it's my fault. That's He was showing me a thing.
Who's gonna say something
I was
first?
showing him
Everybody
something
say something
earlier.
at the same time.
Anyways, welcome to the Epic Radio Show.
fuck
We have
shit up.
Ashley Apple. This is Larry Brazil and Mark Warren.
Hi there.
Oh, we gotta do this all over again.
Yes.
Oh,
I am
restart?
Epic,
Okay.
the host.
The host.
The host. We're gonna
The
be
host
talking
with the
about
most.
I thought it was Eric.
cannibalism, more cannibalism, and man, I like to eat people. We have
I like to
Ashley
eat
Apple
people.
on the show today.
Oh, jeez. That's funny.
For some reason, Ashley's all translucent today.
Yeah, she looks like a
Spooky,
ghost.
spooky.
I know.
Save that for Halloween, okay?
Exactly. Spooky,
We did that
spooky.
last year, I think.
Yes, I was translucent. I loved it. It's great.
There we go.
That's how I should be all the time.
Translucent all the
There she
time?
is,
All the time.
Ashley.
What would you do being translucent all the time?
I would,
Because
like, do
people
some
can-
weird
That was a
shit.
No, but people can
mess,
still
guys.
see
They
you,
can still
though.
see me, but like, can they though, or am I just a figment
it-
of their imagination?
Oh, jeez. You
You
gonna
know,
just mess
we
with
don't
people's
know.
minds?
Yes, I like to fuck with people, so
They're like holograms.
like, who
Yeah.
am I really there?
Something.
I don't know. Or I don't know if I'm really there. I don't know if I'm really here now.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I guess there's this new singer. Oh man, what is his name? Oh geez, because I thought it would be really awesome if he did his concert at a baseball stadium. Oh, I don't know. I'm having such a brain fart right now. Come back to me. Oh geez, what was this guy's name?
His last name
Mustard. Mustard.
Oh, his last name's Mustard?
No, not his last name. Like the artist's name is Mustard.
He just goes by
Mustard.
Mustard.
And I was like,
Just
wouldn't it
goes
really
by
be cool if he
Mustard.
just had his concert at a baseball stadium? So then it would be Mustard Stadium.
I would relish having his new album.
Oh, that was great.
There you go.
You got to catch up on Mustard's newest hits.
That's right.
That was pretty great. Not gonna lie.
Oh, he's got better dad jokes than me. Oh, gee.
I know he's in the running, even for me. I'm the king of dad jokes.
See, back when I was a kid, they weren't called dad jokes then.
They were just called corny jokes.
They were
Yeah.
me being corny as hell.
Well,
Did you
it's
see
all
Michael?
good now.
Did you see the new Michael Jackson movie?
No.
I heard it was touching.
Oh.
Good.
Absolutely. There we go.
Awesome.
Yeah. It's
Oh
great.
man.
It's a great time,
Yeah.
as always.
All right, recap again. What we got? Did we go through actually what we had? You said you're gonna eat people.
Yeah.
Cannibals, and cannibals.
Well, the first thing that we're going to talk about today is
Everyone's excited for Ashley Apple.
Oh, really?
Everybody.
Good.
Everybody in there.
Everybody in the club getting tipsy.
On apples.
On apples.
Yeah, is she bringing
Yeah.
apples?
No, unfortunately.
No.
No. But there's students that invent bacteria that eat plastic from the oceans and turn it into water.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh.
The high
That sounds
pollution.
complicated.
Yes.
It sounds
is.
complicated.
The high pollution in the oceans is a big problem on the planet. According to recent research, it's likely that the year 2050 we will find more plastic in the ocean than fish. And for this
2050,
reason, there are so many
2050.
people
30 years from
working to generate solutions to the problem, Larry. Some very imaginative to reverse the situation. You know, I sounded just like a teacher when I did that.
I know,
did.
like
You know, like
I almost felt like I was in class. Like, oh shit, no, I'm not.
you know, I don't know if you guys ever remember like being in school or whatever, but anytime I would interrupt like a teacher reading something, like they would make sure to say your name when they're reading it.
Yes, I do that to the I do that to the kids when I'm doing something. I'll be like, "You think I can't see you?" Then I say the kid's name, and then they're like, "What?"
But I realize now, as an adult, we didn't see it, but those teachers, they were getting a kick out of that themselves, you know, because even now I get a kick out of it when I can catch my kids doing something.
I'm just like, hey, they don't fucking know, but I know.
Fucking God out here.
Yes. But anyways, currently the novelty is a bacterium developed by students Jenny Yao and Miranda Wang. Oh snap!
Why'd you just say that? You
Who
should've
have been
just-
developing this project since
Yeah,
the
Wang made
school
it.
years and today reap the fruits of it. They already have patents and have obtained a financing of $400,000 to start developing the product. All this with only being 20 years old.
Are they gonna call it the Yao Wang cleaner?
Oh,
They're
Lord.
reaping Wang's fruits.
Oh no!
The fruits of the Wang.
Oh no!
Jesus Christ. Anyways,
Oh boy!
what do you guys think about that?
I think it's pretty sweet.
I mean, it's kind of cool that they were talking about reaping fruits, and we have Ashley
Yeah.
Apple on the show.
Yeah, I thought that was-
Connections.
I thought it worked out well. I was gonna say
Yes.
that. Yeah.
I
think that's pretty
Orange,
sweet.
you glad that happened?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
I think this is an interesting idea though,
That's
because
bananas.
with all the plastic that, I mean, especially in China,
Yeah.
We're shipping a lot of our recycled shit.
If you can ever
Recyclable.
say it.
Yeah, recyclables to
go.
China, and they're dumping it into other countries.
They dumping it everywhere
Really?
else.
Yeah,
Rude
only-
as hell.
So we
We're all
do.
just
I
rude.
think if I'm correct on this, but we do like 300 tons.
Yeah.
Of plastic each year.
That's a lot.
And only 10% of that
That's a
gets
fucking
actually
lot.
reused.
Cray.
10%.
That's
it.
Well,
That shit cray.
Well, I
where's it
don't.
go? So
well-
where's it go? Does just like someone have this pinpointed where it's at?
Yeah, there was actually
Or
a
is
big
it
story
scattered?
on it. I guess maybe I should have did that too, but
Maybe. That
but
might
there
have
was a big
helped.
story about how we were shipping it to China.
Yeah.
They were paying for it, and they were recycling it for us. They were actually going through it because what happens
They're
is
going through it.
when we recycle, most of the time we do it wrong. Like
Yeah,
one
that's
of
true.
one of
What?
one of the things.
City by city,
Yeah, city by
certain
city.
cities.
A
You
lot
watch
of-
local news reports.
Yes, a lot of the
blow it out
time
of
it
proportion.
Yeah.
a lot of the time though, most of the stuff that you throw away, you're not doing it right. You should be rinsing out the bottles.
Yes, doing all that stuff.
Taking the caps off
Oh,
and
so
the little
that's-
rings.
oh,
You
I
have to
thought they
clean
weren't
your
doing it. You have to
garbage
clean
before
it.
you send in
No,
your
see,
garbage.
So you contaminate everything else, and they can't use any of it.
See, in Brunswick, they just sent us out the little recycling bins, and
All
they didn't
right,
have
that just started there.
before.
All right.
And I don't know, that it is kind of hard. Like,
Bruns
the
talkie
easiest-
down there.
Yeah,
Good for you. I'm in Old Brooklyn though, so it's not a big difference.
So I mean, the easiest thing is like, okay, the cardboard boxes, they say break those down. So
Yep.
me and my son, we just kind of step on cardboard all the time.
That's easy. Yep.
That's easy. But talk about rinsing out.
I have to
Rinsing it out,
clean my
taking off the
garbage.
rings, taking off the caps,
Yeah.
taking off
2-liter
The
bottles,
rings,
I don't
you cut the
know.
rings. You're supposed to. I mean, we grew
Cut
up as
what
kids
rings?
being told to do
The
that. When you have the
rings.
6-pack,
No,
The
that's
ring.
not what I'm talking
Who
about.
buys 6-packs
All right, so
anymore like that?
you
Like,
see this
who's
bottle?
doing that?
Occasionally,
All right,
we
you
do.
see this little orange
they
bottle?
exist.
All right,
There's
so
one.
when you take off the cap, you're supposed
Oh,
to
even
take
that
off
ring
the
too.
ring.
That's
Oh,
too much.
Come on.
Yeah.
Not doing all that.
All of that.
That's
Yeah.
killing a fish.
It can
You
be.
know what you
Hey,
need?
the point is they can't recycle it with it
The
because
solution
It
is-
ruins
there's
it.
so much of it they can't literally go.
Look how much money they put
item by
into it. They
item.
can't hire someone to do that.
Why not just design a different fucking bottle to not have that ring? Like, it can close
Well-
a better way, right?
Oh, and I wanna-
What happened to the ones where,
Probably.
remember the little Dairyman Juicy? I guess they still
Yeah,
have
those
them,
things,
right?
right.
You, guys you rip that ring off,
Yeah.
and then the top pops, right? Why
Yeah.
didn't we stick with that?
Oh, I like
Then if
pineapple
you want-
orange the most.
No, it gotta be fruit punch all day. Fruit punch all day.
Oh,
Fruit
Fruit
punch.
yeah.
That's the easy
That's
go-to.
it. Yeah, but that's
Everybody
I like
the
something a
goes-
little exotic.
Everybody talks
Apple.
about like
Apple.
they didn't have
All
they
sorts
have
of fruit
an apple.
Everybody
discussion.
talks about like the ghetto tea, but definitely the fruit punch was better.
I don't
Yeah.
even. I
Absolutely.
don't remember.
Oh,
any
when you get the
of
whole
these
half
things.
gallon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Instead of the
good.
tiny
But
little
see, the
pint.
half gallon got the
remember.
ring.
I'm too young
See?
for this conversation.
Yes.
I feel
That's
like.
the problem.
Anyways,
We're still
the
part of
bottom
problem.
line
This is pretty sweet, though.
Is this story is pretty interesting.
It is.
because it breaks down the plastic and turns it
Into water? Like what? What the
Yeah, then you've been
fuck?
drinking that out of your own plastic bottles,
So
and then
like,
throw
what
out
kind
the
of
plastic
water
bottle. It
is
just
it?
becomes your
It's
water
Right, what kind
again.
of water are we talking about here?
well,
It's plastic water.
I mean, it's
is, it
regular
Fiji?
water.
Is it Fiji?
Oh my
It's
god,
not
get
Fiji.
out of here.
It's not Fiji.
Shut up, Larry.
Fucking A.
Is it Fiji? I won't drink it unless it's Fiji, okay?
What I'm saying though is, you know, they have that big island mass of
Aquafina.
plastic
Shut up, Larry.
that's
like
in
throwing out
the
water.
Pacific right now,
Mhm.
and they hired that fucking douchebag. Do you guys remember that?
I fucking
With the like the
douchebag.
net or whatever he had, like it was like a.
You had a big damn net, huh?
I don't remember exactly
Yeah, the
what it
big
Fucking
was.
big claw
douchebag with a
machine
big damn net.
yeah.
Your net
I got a
carrying
net tied to my
ass.
boat. I'm
Oh,
gonna clean up
Jesus.
the
I want to put into perspective how much 300 tons of garbage is, though.
Go ahead.
All right, so
Please do.
so I was
300
watching
tons.
I was watching this this documentary about the Collier brothers.
Okay.
If you don't know who the Collier brothers are, they are two brothers who lived in a New York brownstone and just amassed garbage, just newspapers. They had a car in there.
Oh, cool.
How to get a car in an apartment?
It's a pretty interesting story. They had it broken down, took it into the apartment, and then built it back up together.
No shit.
These guys were like idiot savants or
Interesting.
geniuses or something. Read up on the Collier brothers.
Did you
Very
say
interesting.
idiots and geniuses in the same sentence?
Yeah, idiot
To
savants.
describe?
Yes. It's a dated term. Now they're just called savants. because idiots. Anyway, so these two brothers in this brownstone, 4-story brownstone, New York, in Harlem, and this is back in the 40s, and they took out 120 tons of garbage. So that's enough to fit a 4-story building. It's an apartment in New York. The entire building, a large building.
Large building, yeah.
But that's 120 tons of garbage. So 300 tons of garbage. Although that does sound like a... Yeah, that's right. And these guys accumulated this over 20 or 30 years' time. So 300 tons of garbage is a lot of garbage. But that's enough to fill 3 brownstones in New York? 2.5 brownstones?
But didn't they say this will happen in 2050? So that's 20, 30 years. There you go.
So, I mean...
So we just need to get to collect enough brownstone garbage?
Brownstone garbage.
I mean, ultimately, it's all
that's in the ocean right now.
Yeah, it's all relative. It's so if you cut down on that 30 or 300 tons of garbage a year.
See this picture you're looking at, Epic. Like where is it that garbage is just sitting on top of? Like where exactly is that at?
Oh my goodness.
That's real. That's
He's like, oh my goodness.
Well, I mean, it sounded like it made sense when it came out of Japan. Japan's supposed to be one of the filthiest countries in the world, right?
No, it's not Japan.
Oh,
because it seems like when I travel,
gives it to another country. I think it's Thailand.
Oh, okay.
And it basically, hold on. Thailand.
Let's really get into this.
So we need
to
down.
Hold these people accountable.
I mean, that's what's making these islands now. They're just huge piles of garbage.
Well, that's
so you got Garbage Island and Trash Bay, and
Oh, geez. What else would you have?
Well, I mean,
you gotta have a peninsula, right?
Here in Cleveland, though, or at least Northeast Ohio, we built a mall on a garbage pile.
Did we do that?
Garfield Heights.
Oh, geez.
Called City
so.
View.
Yeah,
City View.
Vista Way?
Yeah. Well,
and
guess
it's
what?
falling apart.
Yes, it's falling apart.
Who figured that garbage wasn't a stable thing to build things on?
I think people are actually picking out from the bottom.
Yeah.
We got scrappers down.
So they moved all those buildings.
Southeast Asia. I mean, look at this field right here.
I can't see.
They grow garbage.
They grow garbage.
Yeah.
But literally what they get paid to do is, let me see if I can get this yet.
I know where you can just drag that image on top.
You do?
Yeah, have you...
Is that Mission Impossible?
Possibly. I don't know what the fuck I'm humming.
You just drag it from Chrome
it was
and then open up
Impossible.
OBS and put it right in the source. It'll just make it full screen.
Oh, yeah.
And you see, yeah.
I don't know where I just put that.
That's the real tech.
Whatever.
The tech guy.
This is funny.
Whatever. Anyways,
anyway, you guys won't see the garbage. Just go and open yours up in the kitchen. You understand?
Oh, look, there's some garbage.
You'll have the general
all of that
idea.
is just sitting on the ground.
A lot of it.
In Thailand.
Tons of it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Thailand.
Thailand.
Thailand. Oh yeah, Thailand.
That sounds like a land I would like to go to.
Thailand.
Thailand.
Oh, well, okay.
Yes.
I got lost in between Thailand one time.
I had a good meal in Thailand.
Absolutely.
What'd you say?
Okay.
What did you say?
What?
I did not catch Larry's little,
Said I had a good meal in Thailand.
Oh snap!
Traditional Thai cuisine.
We can go. I guess you guys could go about Thailand.
The problem
all day.
with Thailand food is you eat it and an hour later you're hungry again. You know what I mean?
Dang.
Yeah.
You should just applaud yourself.
No, I applauded him.
Oh, you're in charge of that, buddy?
I applaud.
No, it's the audience, Mark. Jeez.
Oh yeah, the live in studio audience.
Live in studio
No one has a button.
Hey everybody.
All right, guys. We're gonna take a break. Before we do, make sure you follow us on the social medias: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff.
Socials media.
Yeah, media. Okay.
Some people are enjoying Thailand.
Yeah,
the
Thailand.
comments, yeah.
That's funny.
I haven't enjoyed
Yeah.
Thailand
Right
in a
now.
while.
Damn it. Fuck all of you.
When we get back, we're gonna have Ashley Apple on the show.
Man.
Keep
If
it
she
live
still
right
wants
here.
to, have an interview with us.
Keep it live right here on the Epic Radio Show. All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Epic Radio Show. Actually, let me switch sets. Our guest for today, she was in the Air Force. She is a model, mother. Please welcome to the show, Ashley Apple. How you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How are y'all doing?
We're chilling like villains, as you could hear. We were talking about all that plastic in Thailand. It's so weird.
That does make us sound like villains. Damn.
What's that?
It makes it sound like villains. Plastic in Thailand.
Yeah, plastic in Thailand.
I should have said I went to the Gap.
I'm sure there has been some
Thailand.
plastic used in Thailand. Yeah.
Yes.
So, anyways, so you're originally from Hinesville, Georgia, correct?
Yeah.
And how long have you been modeling?
Just a little over a year, actually.
And so
you're the new model.
She is, yes.
She's a 2019 new model.
How'd you come up with the name Ashley Apple? I never asked you that. That's kind of.
I knew you was gonna ask me that.
Yes.
I had a strong feeling you were gonna ask me that. I actually came up with the whole Apple thing before I even started modeling. Because I like to cook too. So
Okay.
I used to do like live videos and talk about like all kind of, different stuff that's going on in the world and stuff like that. And I was like, well, I don't want to use my real name. So I was like, what can I go, with Ashley? And then, I don't know, just something just popped in my head and was like Apple. And I was like, damn, that sticks. I was like, so I just roll with it.
Was your second choice asparagus?
It sounds better than Betty Banana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, it was avocado.
Ashley Avocado.
See?
That would have been good too, I think.
I
Nothing wrong
prefer
with it.
apple. Though.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Sounds like it's
I like
pick.
apple too. I like apple too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, people would have been making taco jokes.
Taco.
right.
Like,
So silly.
I want my burrito in your taco. No.
Like, oh my god.
Damn.
What the fuck? Shut.
You know what?
See,
You should actually talk
this
about
is what
that.
happened.
That
It's
way
a live show.
Oh my
that would make a
God.
good combination. though.
Tacos in Thailand.
But anyways,
Thankfully, I haven't gotten any remarks or
Really?
comments or messages.
That's good. That's
I
good,
haven't. I think it's because of how I carry myself. So
Yeah,
okay.
that's
Yeah,
Okay,
because
really, though,
you
Everyone
do
just leave
have
her
the
the fuck
voice
alone.
of somebody that would fuck somebody up.
You haven't
I'm just
gotten
saying.
like apple bottom. I mean, you're from Heinz. Like, you haven't gotten apple bottom yet.
no.
I'm starting.
Don't
Get
give
that
people
whole-
ideas.
I'm starting.
What the
Okay.
fuck?
Ashley Applebottom.
Anyone
Get
listening?
that whole thing in there.
Rotten to the core.
What's interesting about you
Oh.
being a model too is
Right to
you're
the
very
core.
short. How tall are you?
Yeah. Okay. So I'm being 100% honest right now. I usually tell people I'm 5 feet, but when I was actually measured, I was like 4'11" and a half. So I'm putting that out there so everybody
Dang.
knows.
So you're as small
Yeah.
as an apple too.
She's a.
Yeah, I'm very tiny.
And why do you think that's important nowadays? Because I've seen a jump from, I'd say, the last like 5 years, 6 years, where the industry has been taking a different turn. Usually it's like you got to be like 6'5", you've got to be a certain body type, certain look to you.
Skinny.
Whatever, but I've noticed that in the past 5 to 6 years, people have been really going against body shaming, and that whole 9 yards. Why do you think that's important?
I think it's very important because, like you said, I'm very petite, and there used to be this stigma that a model has to, like you said, look a certain way, and now it's just not like that anymore. I think it's important that every woman embrace, their body, no matter how it looks. A lot of us moms, we have stretch marks. That's sometimes a hassle being a model, like wearing certain clothing, so it makes it a little bit hard. But as long as you keep yourself in shape, because that's the one thing you need to do as a model is work out, then I think you'll be fine for the most part.
I think I could be a plus size model.
There you go.
I was just thinking about modeling myself.
Go for it. You should go for it.
Yeah.
They made a big deal out of that Demi Lovato picture and stuff.
I was a stripper for a while,
God, here we go.
and I just I kept getting the DMs. You know, all the people sliding my DMs.
Sliding in your DMs because you were stripping.
Yeah, man, they were body shaming, fat shaming, and
but what about your clients?
Shaming.
Were your clients happy?
What? That's what I'm wondering.
What's that?
Were your clients happy?
Well, yeah, I mean, they were.
That's all you got
they were
about.
like 70-year-old women. I stripped at a nursing home.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they used to stick the little silver dollars in my G.
So they were blind.
Open up their coin purses.
They were
Yeah.
blind.
They just throw it at me.
She
I'd have
said,
little
"Here you go,
welts.
baby."
Yeah,
Be pelted with nickels and dimes.
yeah.
Oh,
A
jeez.
few Chuck E. Cheese tokens.
I was gonna take my grandson out, but you can
Okay.
have this
All
instead.
right.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Making fun of old
Do
ladies.
some
That's
strange
good.
things for some change.
That
Getting
was him,
some
all right?
strange.
That was
Oh my god.
oh, man.
You have 2 boys, and you are a sibling of nothing but boys.
Of nothing but boys. Yeah.
Yes, you're the only
Jesus, I'm sorry.
girl. How many siblings do you have?
I have 3 brothers. I'm actually a fraternal twin.
Oh wow. So
Yeah,
even your
so my brother,
twin is
tall.
a boy,
He's tall, though.
yes.
I was about to
Yeah.
say,
Is he
Yeah.
also 4'11"?
That's fucking
Yeah.
good, man.
Yeah.
He's like 6 foot. He's like a whole foot taller than me.
Like, goddamn, where do you get this from?
Yeah. I don't know. He just took everything. I'm like, geez, could I have something?
Right,
That's
like you got
funny.
all the
Hey,
height,
well,
I
you
get
got
no
the
way.
looks.
I
I'm
wear
sure.
glasses. Like, geez.
Why? Like, do you think that growing up in a household of boys actually kind of the way you were brought up? Like, do you think that affected things? Do you feel like you're a little tomboyish?
Actually, yeah. When I was growing up, I was a tomboy. And some people they was like, no, not you. I'm like, yeah, a little bitty me. And because I had my Barbies and stuff like that. Don't get it twisted. But it was nothing but boys. So it was like riding bikes, playing tag, climbing fences and trees, things like
Being
that.
dangerous.
So right, exactly. So I've never really been scared of anything for that reason. So I guess that's what it kind of helped me with growing up.
Okay.
And you have, like I said, you have 2 boys. You just started modeling over a year, and during that time, you were actually an assistant to Spitz, which we've had on the show.
my mouth was assistant to Spitz.
What's that?
Nothing.
Oh my god!
You know his biggest rival in the game is swallows.
Oh my god!
Okay.
Get out of here.
You guys are clowns.
We're stopped.
Well, this is our first and last appearance. Thanks.
Yeah.
Mine, anyway.
Jesus. This did a little better when we did the pre-interview because I didn't have so many interruptions.
No, we interrupted.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good.
Should have recorded the pre-interview
They
though.
cool. They cool. It was awesome.
What did you do in the Air Force?
I was a dental assistant.
You were a
Oh.
dental assistant in the Air
Oh,
Force.
shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
motherfuckers need clean teeth in the Air Force, right?
Yeah.
In the Air Force?
In the Air Force, yeah. A dental assistant because people, what they call, they have to be fit to flight. So when they deploy, everything has to be good before they leave.
Makes sense.
Wow.
Oh.
Didn't know
Well,
that.
shit.
Because when you go to get deployed, they don't want you. Oh, my tooth. They need you out wherever they need you.
Oh, that makes sense.
I heard
So
there's
if-
a lot of sicknesses and inflictions that start from the mouth, from
Yeah.
the teeth.
Yes.
Like yeah, you can get really
See, I never even thought about
Brain
that.
damage stuff.
whoa.
Cause deafness
Damn.
because of problems that you have with your teeth. So take good care of your teeth, kids.
Yes.
Out there in radio land.
Well,
Brush your teeth.
yes.
Every day.
Infection spread though.
Nine times a
A lot
day.
of times.
9 times a
you'll get
day.
an infection in your
That's a
gums,
lot.
or whatever, and it'll start spreading to the rest of your body.
Don't
9
leave your
meals a day?
bathroom. Just brush your teeth all
Lot of
day
meals.
long.
I use a toilet brush to brush mine though.
Jeez.
You know how
No, don't touch it. Don't even. Don't. Leave it.
It's
Just leave that one out there.
Mostly.
Leave that one out there. Let the audience think about
He
that.
buys them used at yard sales.
That's why I'm
There's a big
known for talking shit.
Huh?
That's why you keep talking
That's
shit.
why I'm keep talking shit.
Wow.
Yes.
Anyways.
You were actually in a music video paying no attention. And that was
I wasn't in paying no attention. I was there though.
You were cooking for it.
Yes.
You love cooking.
I do.
You know, when I printed out your bio, it came out so light. That's why I'm having like
he's struggling.
A rough time kind of going over
well,
this.
What might not be in the bio, I'm going to ask you, what's your favorite dish to cook?
Oh, can I answer?
Not yours.
I bet you it's apple crisp.
Apple crisp.
Apple sauce.
Oh my god.
No comment.
You know what?
My guess is
I think we should all guess on what her favorite thing to cook is.
I don't know her well enough to guess.
I'm gonna say, I think that because I probably have talked to her the most.
Yeah.
Probably Italian food, isn't it?
That actually, yeah, I love to cook Italian food.
I was gonna say, well, we're gonna narrow it down between like an entree or a dessert or anything like
Short
that.
ribs.
I would say like
Italian
spaghetti.
food.
I would say like
No, not spaghetti.
lasagna.
I can make some bomb ass lasagna, but no, not lasagna.
All right, what's your favorite?
See, I have a problem with Italian food though.
What's that?
It's just tomatoes, cheese, and pasta. Like
No.
every one of them are
He's
all
like,
the
no.
same. It's
No.
just a different way to
That's
make it.
kind of true. It's just in a different form. Like you like
Yeah, it's just,
manicotti.
you're just
and
making it
baked
in a
ziti
different
is the same
way.
thing.
So I don't know. Okay, so your guess is Italian
Stop
food.
hating
I'm
on
gonna go
Italian
with
food.
I'm
What's wrong with you?
baking, and I'm gonna go out on a limb and say a pineapple upside down cake. It has apple in it, but it's only pineapple.
No.
See, they're saying
Doesn't
apples are pineapples just because the word's in there.
That doesn't count.
Yeah.
It's like saying all Italian food's exactly the same.
A pineapple
Just
is
tell
just
me
like
that.
a Hawaiian apple, right?
No.
Absolutely not.
That'd be like if that apple's skin could kill you.
Yeah, you answer. So they shut the fuck up.
What, Mark?
Okay, what do you
Hey,
got,
I
Mark?
bet you it's short ribs.
Oh.
That's fucked up, yo.
You just stop it over there with your
Ashley?
gigantosaur ass.
What do you got, Ashley?
Oh goodness.
I'm not guessing. I don't
You're
know
not
her well
guessing?
enough to guess.
No.
Not
Okay.
even an apple theme.
Okay, so what is
No.
it? Ashley?
It's
Banana
so simple.
split.
It's
What?
so simple.
What is it?
It's Alfredo.
Alfredo.
Mm.
I was close.
Awesome.
I was close.
I was pretty close. I was pretty close.
You got to be careful with that word Fredo, though, nowadays.
Yeah, I guess.
But we're not going to get political.
Jeez. We're not getting political.
We're gonna talk about cannibalism next.
Yeah, we're going to talk about cannibalism.
What you do with
yes.
Al and Fredo might come
Yeah,
up.
you could maybe give us a good recipe to use. So what did you do as an assistant to Spitz?
There you go.
Little tongue.
Yeah, it was. Say that 10
He doesn't
times,
know what he's
right?
talking about.
Okay, so as his assistant, I did meet a lot of the models. Just about every single one of them. There were times I couldn't, being away visiting family and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I helped book his photo shoot. I found locations. I went with him to business meetings. Pretty much everything an assistant can do as far as with the models on set, on their photo shoot set. If something was wrong or if like a bra strap or something was showing, hold on, don't move yet, fix it. All right, now you go. Hold the reflector, make sure the lighting is good. Things like that. Give tips on poses. Anything they needed help with, getting dressed, everything. Whatever they needed out, that's what I was there for.
All right.
There's actually some comments too.
Uh-oh.
I cannot pronounce. I'm just gonna say their last name is Gold. Do you know who that is?
Okay.
912
Golden Delicious?
Hinesville.
Get out of here.
Okay.
Thomas
good.
Sanders
He's quick.
says, and she's going to win the Maxim cover model in 2019, which is yeah.
Are you
should
already
go
on
for the-
Maxim? Wait, are you on Maxim now? Or
Well,
Is that cover
actually,
model contest?
We're going to talk about that in a second, but
oh shit, my bad. My
yeah.
bad. See, we keep interrupting.
How about the
I know.
Macintosh magazine?
Get out
no,
of
no,
here.
not the Macintosh.
Just leave the room.
Jesus Christ.
Leave the whole
Because
Apple
it's
jokes.
Apple, yes,
Oh, my goodness.
I know.
Can we start the magazine?
Jesus fucking Christ,
Can we
guys.
start
Go
your
ahead.
Apple
magazine?
This is
Yeah.
why I stick with 3
Are
people
you
in the
related to
studio.
Eli
This is
Apple?
why.
Can
It's
we do
hard.
an
I don't know
Apple?
who Eli Apple
He's a
is.
football
Who's
player. It
that?
doesn't matter.
Like, instead
No, I
of
have the
Eli
magazine
Musk.
title that we can make. We can make Apple aficionado.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Instead of cigars,
just-
there's apples.
Apple.
He's just trying to
Jeremy
read
said,
comments,
ask
guys.
an important question. Is she ready for the Browns game?
Answer. Yeah. Are you ready for the Browns?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
He also
go
wants to know
Browns.
who your favorite Browns quarterback is.
Say Charlie Fry.
Yeah, what he said.
Like, yeah, I'll go with that.
Baker Mayfield.
Jeremy,
Because
you
they
bake
bake
pie.
Apples. Bake
Apple
them apple
pie.
pie.
Oh my God.
Jesus
I
Christ.
prefer not to get into politics.
Yes,
That became political?
yes.
All right.
That's a
love
touchy
that.
subject.
I love that.
Jeremy also said, not a porn star, but I do get my beard as wet as a mop head coming out of a mop bucket.
What?
That's pretty gross.
What?
Sounds random.
I don't know.
What?
I should have
Yeah, maybe read it before you just read them out loud.
Answer that shit.
What's Apple got to do with anything?
I don't know.
Yeah,
What's your
right.
head in mop buckets?
And then Letitia Gray said, "Hey, get it, Ashley Apple." Okay,
That's funny.
yeah. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, Jeremy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's so silly.
Maybe he's talking about trips to Thailand and eating applesauce. I don't know.
Maybe that's what it was. A
Oh my
callback.
goodness.
Hashtag callback.
Applesauce.
I had some applesauce at the Gap in Thailand.
No.
And it was in a plastic cup.
Yes.
Oh
Absolutely.
my.
Jesus Christ,
Oh
guys.
man, oh no.
On a serious note, though.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I know this is gonna take a
What?
Respect.
turn. You're also helping care for your mom, who's been dealing with breast cancer for 3 years. How do you How are you dealing with your career and being a mom and trying to take care of your mom?
Well, I'm actually helping my stepdad, take care of her
Mhm.
right now. He's a retired veteran himself. And they, so they both go through, stuff, and I have to be the one to be like, hey guys, just, it's okay. Everybody's being positive, but sometimes everybody, some people get a little down sometimes, and I'm pretty much here to like help keep spirits up and
Yeah.
help clean and cook and stuff like that. My mom, when I first got back, she said, "Ooh, can you make me some spaghetti?" That was her first request.
Yeah.
So that's why I thought it was funny when you said spaghetti was my favorite. I was like, nope, that's mom's favorite though.
Gotcha. That's cool.
So yeah, and then like being a mom, a single mom with 2 kids. Luckily, one's in school during the day, and I only work a 3-day on, 4-day off, like 12-hour shift. So
Okay.
it works perfect. 3 days on, 4 days off, and then I'd be tired as hell though.
Yeah.
So what do you do outside of being a model?
Mommy, that's my life. Like I said, I love to cook. I pretty much.
Well, I mean, you
keep
said
myself
you
alive,
do a
but-
job. Excuse me. You said you do 3 days on, 4 days off, 12-hour shifts. And what, modeling?
No, for my job,
What do you do?
for work. Work in a warehouse right now.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
nice little paycheck.
Yeah.
And,
I mean,
just to
hey,
make time go by until I can get to, a different spot.
Right.
there's nothing wrong with that because,
No.
Not
shoot,
at all.
none of us get paid for this,
Oh, what?
I get paid for anything I do.
Bull! This is me first finding this out. No, I knew that already.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
boy.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta do things to work
get
on
to
your
where you wanna
dreams,
be.
man.
Definitely.
It's funny how unrealistic people are.
Mhm.
Like they say, oh, I'm just gonna do this, and
Yep,
not
but then
worry
it's
about
like,
anything.
no.
You definitely can't do that when you have kids.
Mm-mm.
And you can't do it with modeling either. Modeling is not a cheap investment.
Imagine not.
It's not.
No.
Especially if you wanna look like a model, you have to look like a model. Like you have to purchase certain things that you normally wouldn't wear. Hey, that's different. I don't think too many people would wear that. Let me try that out, And those end up actually being some of the best photos.
I mean,
different.
Fresh fruit costs alone.
Oh my god.
No, but you gotta pay the photographers. You gotta pay, for the wardrobe. You gotta.
Right.
You also gotta take care of yourself. Yep. You gotta.
Yeah.
You gotta take care of yourself. The gym memberships. I'm sure they're not cheap.
Everything.
Kids, eat healthier. And this is a fact too. Trying to eat healthy is way more expensive than eating just plain old junk. Let's just say that. Though. Yeah.
Apples ain't cheap.
Apples ain't cheap.
Right. She could just work at an
orchard.
Are getting more
we beat this apple thing to death, I think.
Beating the apple thing to death. That's how you get applesauce.
Oh my god.
Why are we talking about beating apples to death?
We want applesauce.
Oh my god.
Don't the apples die once you pick them off the tree, though?
Why?
What?
Why?
I like apples. How do you like them apples?
Oh my god.
Nice gala.
Man.
These people, man.
Red delicious.
The thing is, this is not an act. We are just literally all this, like, naturally insane. Like, all this insanity is just normal.
This all seemed normal to me.
Y'all had me cracking up. Like, before y'all called me, I was over here laughing. I said, they are so crazy. Like, my teeth hurt. Like, I've been grinning the whole time. I've been on the phone. And when I was listening to y'all, that's all I was like, nope, I'm still here. I'm ready for this. I'm ready, y'all.
I've never made someone laugh so hard that their teeth hurt.
So last thing before we
Especially
go.
someone who works in dentistry.
You're actually in the running to be the next Maxim cover girl. How will people be able to vote on that to make sure you get that spot?
There's actually a link on my page. It's on my fan page at Ashley Apple 131.
And you can actually share it in the chat too.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is go click on vote. You get a free vote once every 24 hours until this coming Thursday. And then they have what's called a warrior vote, and that goes towards the Wounded Warriors Project that was chosen by them.
Okay.
So I said that's pretty awesome. So whatever vote, however many votes you pay for, it like adds like 5 or 10 or something like that. It's on there. I think it's 10.
Okay.
Yeah, there's different levels too. Like you could, I think it's like donate like $5 and you get like 5 votes or whatever. You donate 10 and get like 15 votes or whatever. Votes. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. The more money, the more votes, stuff like that.
Right.
It's supposed to be going, I think, at least partly to the Wounded Warriors Project. Yes. I'm not exactly sure on
partly,
the.
right.
Yeah.
That's what it said on there. Yeah.
Yeah. We hope you get it though. And I love this picture because of course you're holding an apple.
And you look tall.
And you look tall in your picture, so.
She does.
I have long
say
legs
that.
and a short torso. My torso is short and I just have long legs.
I feel her. But I was going to say, she looks really tall. Like, I don't believe that she's 4'11".
Yeah.
I don't believe this.
Right. People meeting it was like, oh my God, I thought you was like 5'5", and I'm like, no.
5'5" is still short as hell.
Yeah,
That's all to you?
That's
so funny.
That's some
I know.
6-inch heels.
But I never got bullied. Like, I never got bullied for being like the shortest person in class.
Because
Forever.
they didn't see
It's
you.
different
Good
when
they don't
you're
see
a
you.
woman.
Yeah, I don't think I
Yeah, they don't see me.
my
That's funny.
God, that's fucked up.
We make fun of that Ashley girl, but she didn't show up today. She's right there. Oh, damn.
Aww. Aww.
She was behind that chair.
That's the whole time.
Oh no, I was sitting in the chair and they
Oh,
didn't see
dude,
me.
that's
Aw.
hilarious.
These desks are too
Oh,
high.
goodness.
You like to travel too. Do you have to put like a phone book in your seat?
No,
nothing like
don't
that.
even try.
Don't
Nope. My dad always be trying me with that.
Oh, that's so funny.
Jeez.
I was like, no, I don't need a phone book. I always drive big cars.
Like,
I
fuck
don't like
y'all.
little cars.
Okay.
Yep.
Sean said the shorter the better for girls. Sean Wallace said, I want an apple. I'm hungry.
Oh, so they went,
You want-
Apple talk, yeah.
Get you one.
Sounds like they're thirsty. Maybe they want some apple juice.
Jeremy,
Apple juice,
Because
yes.
they're thirsty.
Jeremy answered
Anyway.
what his comment was about, I guess, a little earlier.
Oh.
Said when Epic was talking about being a porn star at the old folks' home, I was talking about being a stripper.
Yeah, big difference between a
There's a
stripper
big
and a porn
difference.
star.
Get my
Wait.
profession correct. I was a stripper. Okay?
That still is in the lineage. I mean, that's
it's
what you
close.
go down.
I mean,
tomato.
yeah.
You're a stripper
I don't know.
already in their house.
I mean,
like,
all
you
pasta-
made it, bro. You made it.
That
All,
is so
all
funny.
Italian food's the same, so strippers, porn stars, same thing.
Isn't that what the story
Oh my
starts off
god!
as, right?
Stop
The
it,
stripper
Jeremy!
goes
Just
home.
stop it.
Just stop right now.
We're not getting political, you motherfucker. Anyways, thank you so much for being on the show. We had a blast.
Thank y'all so much for having me. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Sorry,
so much.
this interview was like all over the place. Normally,
sorry
it's a
about
little
that.
bit.
No,
more
it was
linear.
awesome. You guys are great.
It's the greatest
You guys
interview
are
I've
so
ever been
great.
part of.
Thank you.
Hey, how's that way that we vote for you again for the Maxim thing?
Oh,
What's
yeah.
this Ashley Apple 131 thing? Are there other ways
That's
to
my
vote for you
fan page.
too?
That's my fan page. You just
Actually,
go on. If you go on my fan page, like you said, I can share it on the post or whatever. I'll share it in just a few minutes when I get off
Yeah.
the phone with you guys.
And that's the fan page
you
on
can click on it, it's a free
Maxim.com?
vote.
Jeremy, you know that's political. He wants to know if you believe in vaccines.
Is that on Maxim.com?
Honestly, if you want, do you really want to know?
Yeah.
I did because I didn't know any better, but my youngest son is not vaccinated.
Oh no.
Hey, is that on Maxim.com that we vote for
No.
that? What's the homepage then? What's that at? That's your
Oh,
actual...
I'm sorry. Yes, go on Maxim. Yes, I'm so sorry. It is on Maxim, and then Maxim, and then
And we find
Well,
great...
she's gonna share the link.
Well, yeah,
in
but
the
I want to know for
comments.
myself personally. I'm not looking at your comments. I'm here doing the
I
show.
will share it. I
I'm
will
gonna
make
get
sure
the
you
comments.
have
I'll
it.
get it eventually. I'm not good at modern
Maxim.com.
technology.
Look for the vote.
I want to slide into her DMs.
That's
No.
not gonna get
Oh
you
my
to the
God.
DM.
No, that's not going to happen. How do you do
I'll
that?
show you how to get to the DM.
Oh, good. All right. I'm not good at modern technology.
You're gonna be bad
hey,
in
there's
the DMs.
also a
I'm gonna be
reward
terrible.
if you purchase votes. You do receive a personalized picture from myself.
Oh,
And it'll be a
wow.
picture. It'll be a picture that I have not posted on Facebook.
Oh, so you should have said that from the start. Now I'm with Mark over here.
Yeah.
What's your
See?
address now?
See why I ask the questions I ask?
Oh my
I
God.
want a personal photo.
I need to buy me some votes
It's
out
her
here.
wearing
Oh
a
my
burqa.
God.
Talk about getting
A parka. A parka.
A
That's a
parka.
big, right, yeah.
a burqa.
A burqa and a
parka.
parka. And she's like, this is all you get, you weird, thirsty freak. Talking about wanting apple juice.
Oh my
There's
God.
an apple print burger.
Oh my God.
You're rotten to
God
the core.
damn it.
What?
Only apple cider.
Oh my God.
More like apple cider vinegar.
Oh my
I was
god.
gonna say spice it. You can
Jesus
spice some
Christ.
apples.
Oh
up.
my
All right. On
Some
that
whiskey?
note,
Yeah, on that
we're
note.
gonna take a break.
On that note,
Some hard
On
on another
cider.
note,
We're gonna take a break. When we get back,
I think he
we're
turned our
gonna
lights
have
off.
some
Oh,
crazy
did he?
news and talk about cannibalism.
Turn that lights
It's
off.
gonna be a great time on the
You
Epic
just be
Radio
louder
Show.
so you get picked up
Thank
on
you
the
Yeah, but
again,
his mic,
Ashley.
right? So we can talk
Bye,
loud enough to
guys.
pick up
Bye.
another mic.
Bye.
Perfect. 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 Perfect.
That was
no, it was 2019 first.
What are you talking about?
Oh, he's looking up Ashley Apple on the Maxim there.
Buy me some
Okay.
votes.
Yeah.
He's doing it live.
If I buy multiple votes, do I get multiple photos?
I had to write it down because I'm old. Write things down. That's why I kept asking her.
That link didn't work.
See, that's another reason why I write stuff down.
Millie, it worked for me.
Hold on, pull the chat
Maybe
up
you
again.
guys just suck.
Maybe they're different links.
Here, what I will do, I am going to actually,
69.
you know,
Oh my god.
That Maxim covers, girl. Oh, covers.
no,
Why would
it's
it be
cover
multiple
girl.
covers?
No, dude.
Is that just so they
I'm
don't get
gonna-
sued
I'm
by
gonna
that
put it
makeup
on the
place?
thing. No, hold on. I will put it on.
Oh no, it went to it then.
It did it then?
Yeah, for some reason, like it first didn't show up, and now it showed up.
Okay.
Okay, I got it now.
Okay.
Oh, there she is.
Is that her?
That's her.
Hey, nice
She
tattoo.
doesn't look short.
Well, not
I
laying
told you she
down.
doesn't. Oh my god.
She's currently 6 in her group.
And
So
Okay.
there's your free daily vote.
Mhm.
I'm gonna do that one.
Okay.
Log on to Facebook. Oh, this
Yep.
is gonna log to my Facebook that I did this.
Mhm.
Are they gonna post that you did it?
No, it's not
It's gonna
gonna
be like,
post.
yeah.
No, you're thinking it's like I've got a handful
mean,
of people I don't want to see in this
Like,
pastor
you
in my
worried about
church.
your wife? I mean,
Maximum
you're
cover
fucking
girl
live,
will
dude.
receive
She
your-
doesn't watch it.
Maybe
Oh, wait.
she doesn't. I mean,
Maximum cover girl will receive your name and profile.
I'm just
picture
trying to
and
be
email
supportive.
address.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, wait. I need signal.
Wait, so
So-
are you
Oh my
married?
god.
No, keep on going.
Yes,
keep,
he is married.
Oh,
Yes.
so
Keep going
Ashley,
what
he's
you're doing.
married. If you're still listening,
Free vote.
I,
my
Mark,
God.
am single.
Free vote for this email. Yes. Okay.
Oh my
yes to
God.
that.
Jesus.
I'm
Funny.
6'1" too.
He's like really tall.
Yeah.
Like,
I
super
am really tall.
All right, that
You
free
are
vote was
tall.
received.
He's
Super
a
tall.
tall drink
so
of water.
Tall.
Mhm.
$1 equals one
Oh,
vote.
man.
$10 minimum to 500 maximum.
Wow.
That's it.
So $500 to buy her love and affection.
No.
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 Don't make it seem like that.
I don't make it seem like that at all. You get a picture of her in a
Wait,
park in a
no.
burqa for $500.
No.
Jesus
What?
Christ.
Stop it.
All right.
Stop it.
Anyways, you know what time it
Anyways.
is? Crazy news time.
Oh, it's crazy news time. Okay. I knew what time. See, now I'm nervous because Larry's in here and he always likes to correct me when I say stuff. But he's not next to me, so he can't see what I'm reading. So I could just say anything I fucking want to. He doesn't know.
I like that picture that was up there, though. That was hilarious.
Oh yeah.
What's that?
Well, I didn't know that.
I'm just I
Oh.
got the camera on Larry real quick.
Yeah, hey
oops.
there. He's messing around with his football stuff. Oh no, are you still on the
That
Maxim
was
thing?
earlier. Yeah,
That was
I did
earlier.
that
I know,
football
because
stuff.
I was doing a similar thing. So I was like, oh, it's too bad I don't have any Wi-Fi. So I gotta
Yeah.
do that.
The Wi-Fi, we have Wi-Fi, but
Uh-huh.
I'll give you the
Our
password
Wi-Fi
during the
is
break.
kind of
I
stupid.
don't need it.
Okay.
I shouldn't be
Yeah,
doing
you just hold your
that
phone
anyway.
up high, then
It's
it's
kind of
fine.
a
Yeah.
stupid. Our
Well,
Wi-Fi
we're
is
in the
stupid.
bunker right now, so
We're
you
under.
know.
We're underground.
Yes.
In a
Okay.
box.
Are you ready for us?
Sure.
I thought Tim
All right.
Curry had died.
What are we bringing up Tim Curry for?
Oh, nothing. I just see this picture here. So
Oh,
Tim
okay.
Curry
Oh, wow.
died.
Wait, we've seen her before, haven't we?
her.
Have we?
I don't know. Oh,
This might just be another similar situation.
Another crazy
eyebrow
lady?
That's that
Yeah.
lead singer of that band. You spin me right round.
Oh
That's
my God.
that guy. Lady
That guy.
person.
That person. There you go. That person.
It's 2019. I don't care.
Like that person. I don't know who the fuck.
Him, her,
is.
hi, hem, them.
They.
they.
It could be a they.
Shim.
Shim.
Shin. Apples. Oranges. Grapes.
Are you going to
Bananas.
start the
Yes.
story?
Bet you
Okay.
she's got
Eventually.
a banana.
You know what?
Yeah, I'll quit. Yeah.
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 A woman,
Okay, I sent a message to.
You sent a message?
I sent the message after I got my Warrior votes. I said apple bottle.
Oh my god.
Oh my
You
god.
know.
Okay. Woman claims to be her own daughter to try and evade arrest. If that's what she thinks her daughter looks like, that's pretty shitty of her.
Yeah.
Switch over to the one with the chicken. That's funnier.
I was looking at both and I was wondering, like,
Which
what's
one's the
going on?
daughter?
The chick. Which one?
Her daughter's a chicken?
We can see what's about to happen,
chicken.
and we can see what's happening right now. So we're looking at two different pictures.
I know. I know what you're seeing.
I'm
Yeah.
explaining to the audience why we're going crazy
I know,
over
but
here.
like,
But
it's
you
so
see
funny.
it in a minute. Be funny
It's
to you
so
too.
funny.
That's
Your
her
daughter's
daughter?
a chicken?
Oh, cluckety cluck.
I'm just trying to let you know that she has a pecker.
Ooh.
Yes!
Ooh.
Clever.
Oh.
I'm joking.
Gross.
Proceed.
Anyways,
Okay.
you'll see.
A Utah woman may have ruined her chances at being named Mother of the Year after she allegedly pretended to be her daughter in an attempt to avoid being arrested.
Just letting all mothers know that's not an actual award.
Oh, that's actually
Or
a
is
woman.
it? Or is it?
Yes, it is actually.
I thought that was a drag queen.
Oh, snap. Oh,
Wait, that's actually a woman?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
No.
And not Ashley. We're talking about the picture.
Well, we know Ashley's a woman.
Do
Not
we?
this woman, though.
All
Well,
right.
we're looking at the I'm
Tom
looking
can
at the
attest to
picture.
I mean, I
Epic.
do question it, too. I'm
Huh?
I'm questioning it right now, too.
That's a dude dressed like a woman.
Yeah,
Dressed like your
that's a-
daughter.
That's the dad.
That's a chick who made herself out to look like a fucking dude dressed like a chick dressed like her
Yeah.
daughter.
We went to the Pablo
Yes.
Picasso School of Artistry.
She went all the
no,
way
I'm
under
sorry,
the-
Epic. That actually sounds like it makes sense. That's not what happened, is it?
I mean,
don't know.
we
'Cause
don't know.
that sounds
That-
like it
that's what it
could.
looks like.
That sounds like that could be the thing.
I
That
know.
happened.
That's what I thought when I saw the picture.
That's an
Yes.
NFL linebacker
Yeah,
dressed like a
Sean-
lady.
Yeah.
Sean said she can barely pass for a woman, let alone a 21-year-old.
Yeah.
It's a lady dressed like an NFL linebacker dressed like a lady.
Got the shoulder pads and
We'll
everything.
call her Lady Gaga.
Ugh.
There it is.
Yeah.
She worked for Spitz too.
That gave me the wrong thoughts.
I get the joke. I get it.
Oh, jeez.
I get where you went with that.
That's so funny.
Okay, so police in Davis County pulled over Heather Garcia, 38, on Saturday night after noticing her car did not have a license plate. So the officer searched the vehicle and found drug paraphernalia and white powdery substances.
I bet
Like,
they did.
I bet they did. The substance later
Pretty well
tested
crack on
positive
the
for
drug.
meth.
So,
What the officer allegedly didn't get was a straight answer from
Yeah,
Garcia
sprinkle
was
over.
about her identity. At first, according to reports, she told police she did not have her ID. Then she said her name was Mercedes and that she was born in 1998.
Yeah.
I went back to my patrol vehicle and I performed a record search on the name given. He said the photo that came back appeared to be a different individual. Once a positive ID was made, investigators discovered Garcia had outstanding warrants and took her into custody. She was also charged with providing false personal information with intent to be another actual person, possession of a controlled substance, driving on a suspended or revoked license, and operating a vehicle without insurance. She just had all this shit going on.
Absolutely.
Oh my god. She's
But
just,
you fucked up. Why are you driving a car without a license plate?
You ever notice?
all of these
Who
things.
commits
Yeah,
crimes and then drives in a car with no license
And
plate?
is this? I feel really bad because like I want to know what her daughter looks like to see how close she really got here.
Roll to the
And
chicken.
she is the lead singer of the Kiss cover band.
There it
Snooze.
is. You ever notice there's no lackluster warrants? They're always outstanding.
I
Man, oh man.
know. Oh God.
So she's still behind bars, in the Davis County jail. So yeah, if and then of course this is a funny little thing here. Need help with substance abuse or mental health issues. And then it gives like a number. That's just funny. I understand why they put it there, but it just struck me as funny in the moment because I'm like, this lady definitely needs some help.
There's no jail that can hold her. She's the Hulk. She looks like Lou Ferrigno. Just tear those prison cells open.
Oh my
The
god.
bars just.
I'm just mad.
She's got like the mullet to match too.
I wonder. I'm gotta do a sound effect.
I hope that's a wig.
Yeah. Okay. I just want to know.
That's
that
what I
one
sounded
was.
like. Whoa.
Yeah, that's kind of why I had to do it. Cause I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, is this close? That's pretty close.
Oh, that was the Hulk.
Yeah. It had the same sound going for it. Let's see.
Not even.
Okay, we
close.
ready for the chicken?
Yes.
Not the chicken, but whatever. Looks like a chicken. Rooster pecked woman to death in rare attack. So apparently roosters really don't attack people. This is very rare. I don't know. Who's been attacked by a rooster in this room? Raise your hand. Everybody should be raising their hand.
You should be raising your
Nobody-
hand
nobody
because you
should
have
raise
been attacked by a cock.
That's why I expected you raise your fucking hand.
Oh, jeez.
Anyways.
Took it there.
I had a job delivering pizzas. And there's just
Of course she looks mad, Ray Ray.
rooster walking around on the street.
She just got
Yes, all
arrested.
these fucking chickens and roosters everywhere. It's like, what the?
Were you on store?
Hmm?
Store. Avenue?
Actually, it was near there. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, I know whose chicken that is.
I know who's chicken that is.
You know that motherfucker.
You won't. Will you disclose a name?
No,
Or no.
no.
I like how
I
gangster
can't
the chicken
because of
looks.
how I
so-
know it's actually it was a job that I had that was the utmost confidential of
That's very strange. You
the
should
people
know.
I worked with.
Were you
So
stripping?
I just happened to find
That's what
out.
I'm saying. Like, this is getting a little weird.
No,
like,
it wasn't stripping.
there
It
it is.
was not entertaining.
Are you sure you were entertaining?
No,
was
no,
not
no. That's just a
entertaining.
step away from being a porn star.
Like, are you sure?
They got their cock out. You're over there.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Chickens.
Chickens. Okay, this chicken
All right.
crossed the road.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
According to the report,
Cross the road.
a 76-year-old woman had been collecting eggs at her home in Australia
Mhm.
when the aggressive rooster attacked her lower left leg. The woman collapsed with an autopsy later revealing 2 small lacerations on her leg, including one on a varicose vein. Her cause of death was listed as, oh my god, that word, I don't know how to say it. I'm
Spell
not
it.
even, oh my god,
Just
no,
do it.
it's too long. I'm not going to spell that word.
Hey,
do
it's
it.
too long. Speaking of
Ah,
that
it's
time you
too
were doing a
long.
porno on store,
Yeah,
which came
speaking of that
first,
time-
the
It was
chicken
too
or your
long.
cock?
It was too long.
It
Bunch of jokes in
basically-
that one.
Yes.
All right.
The word means a severe loss of blood. So I'm not
Hemorrhage.
gonna. No,
No.
I would have known how to say.
Yeah.
I would have known that word.
Please spell this word.
EXSANGUINATION.
I should have written that down.
Yeah, probably.
Like
Yeah.
You write
Damn it.
everything else down.
Yeah, I got these other notes. So
He
that's
has other
EX.
notes. EXSANGUINATION.
Exaggeration?
Exsanguination. That's a made up word. That's some Australian bullshit right there.
That's a typo. They meant hemorrhage.
Yeah.
They meant hemorrhage. That was totally wrong.
They were hemorrhaging
Yeah.
blood. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You don't
Absolutely.
exsanguination blood.
Who's the author of this article? I need to write a strongly worded message.
Made up
Like
Australian
you can't
words.
say that word and not sound drunk.
I mean, I am drunk, but still.
Nation is at the end of
Hey,
that,
you
right?
have to be drunk
That's
to be
nation.
at the epic
'Cause I'm
radio
excited.
show.
Exsanguination.
Oh, man.
Sex ang.
I'm glad you guys
Sex
understand why I
You're
didn't
throwing an
try
S
to
in the
butcher
wrong
that.
part.
Yeah.
It's a typo. They got the word. They got
That's
the
a
letters
word.
mixed up.
That is a word.
Is that only if your varicose veins get blown up by
I think
angry
so.
cocks?
I think so.
How do you
Angry
know that
cock.
means
think
loss
that's-
of a lot of blood?
Well, it says which is a severe loss of blood. So I don't know
You
if
can
that's
look up
right
the
or
definition
not.
of it. You got
but-
smartphones.
Why would they use that word instead of
I
just
don't
saying
know.
you lost
I
a lot
didn't
of
write
blood?
this.
Because they're
article.
fucking assholes. They knew nobody would know that word,
Like, haha.
but they
Oh,
wanted to
flip this
seem smarter.
This was in their word of the day dictionary.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
this-
what I'm
They
saying.
say I'm going to use
I
that
have
today.
never seen
Thank
this
God
word in
the
my
cock
life.
story
You know
came.
what? I get them words from the gas station pump. You ever go to the gas station pumps and they have the words of the day? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
Yep.
you didn't get that one from there.
I didn't get that
no,
one. There.
this one I've never
Oh.
seen before.
If that word was there with the definition at the gas station pump,
I would have.
I would have left the gas station because why are you telling me that
I'm going
right
to
now?
a different gas station.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
I don't go to those particular gas stations because I don't need my gas station pumps telling me what's what.
like the weather.
Being smarter than me. Screw you,
How
gas
dare
station
you.
pump. I'm
How
plenty
dare
smart
you
enough.
give me info while I'm standing here twiddling my thumb.
I don't need to know that. I'm just gonna stick this in here and pump up this gas.
Oh goodness.
That's a big cock, though.
Okay,
Yeah.
what was this
just a
chicken? Was it
close-up
like
of
a
the cock.
velociraptor or something like?
a velociraptor. What are you
Like
talking
you
about?
said it attacked her left leg with 2 lacerations. Was this the claw, the beak, or how?
I'm
How does it do
I'm
this
actually
damage?
looking for details here, and I'm looking, but
In
it doesn't- I don't know if it
Australian-
specifies that.
Did
or
they
not.
put
He
the chicken down?
penetrated
He
her
penetrated her. No.
with his tiny pecker.
In Australia, the chicken eats you.
Did they put the chicken down?
I don't know.
They just
Did
shamed
somebody
him
get
with
some
mean
dinner?
I
words.
can't read the article, so I really
He was trying to
don't
go
know.
to Thailand. What the
He was
fuck?
trying to go to Thailand, and then she just dies. so-
Hey, if they execute him, will he be fried chicken?
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
This attack
Epic, you
is
said
considered
Cox in Thailand?
Cox in Thailand.
Yeah.
The attack is considered rare by reports authors. It demonstrates that even relatively small domestic animals may be able to inflict lethal injuries in individuals if there are specific vascular vulnerabilities present. Apparently, this lady was very vulnerable.
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
That was her Achilles heel.
Ray Ray said that would be one bloody cock.
Yes, it would be.
She wasn't just vascular; she was ascular.
Oh my god. Mm-mm.
All right.
Okay, I need
Next
some more
one.
craziness.
I'm trying to see if it explains anything further about.
About what
I already
happened to the
switched
cop?
it.
Well, I'm still looking.
You
so
said
you
already
just
switched
wait.
it. You gotta move on. I already
No.
switched it.
So is
It
this
doesn't work for me. It doesn't work. I gotta
another
find
drag queen here? What is this?
out. You will find
What is
out
that in
shortly.
her mouth?
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't
I thought she
specify.
had a microphone up to her mouth.
Yeah, what is that?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, she's holding a book?
Yes.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
book?
that's a book.
Really?
Yeah, like she can.
I'm
read
not
it.
seeing the same picture y'all are seeing. Let me wait until.
He,
this-
you can send Epic a story with a picture, and then he'll just pick another picture anyway. So
Basically,
you may
he
not
just.
even have
I
this
don't even know
picture.
what the fuck's going
I
on.
don't know.
over
You
there.
might not have this picture.
He might just have some fucking.
He's done that to
bullshit
me
over
before,
there.
too.
It's like, what is wrong with you?
Well,
Roll with the punches.
sometimes the pictures you pick are shitty.
Okay.
I don't pick any pictures.
No, I'm talking about Larry.
Oh. I was about to say, I don't even pick the pictures. Like, I don't even get that type of
Okay, is that a
responsibility.
cop floating next to her? To the to
No.
the right? What is that?
Wait, there's a
It's
cock in this
YouTube
picture too.
Logo.
Oh, that's a
Oh my
YouTube look.
God.
The YouTube logo looks like a cop.
I shouldn't have been that
Too far
excited to
away.
see a cock in a picture.
I know. I was
huh?
about to say, like, are you that
There's
excited?
chickens everywhere.
Oh,
I can't
no.
wait to just view all these cocks.
This is great. This is a good time. Having a good time in the studio today.
Wait, who is
Who's
she?
that?
The same chick.
That's her? That's Ashley
no
again?
way.
Yes.
Well, wait.
Are you?
I'm waiting. I'm just gonna wait till everybody says what they
Okay,
have to say.
boom, we're done.
Is that Ashley in that picture, though?
what?
The one on the right there.
Yeah, it's the same chick.
That's her?
No, it's what? It's this chick. Yeah.
Well, who is that?
We're getting to it. We'll
Yeah,
Oh,
figure
yeah,
it out.
all right.
We'll figure it out.
yeah.
We're gonna sit
Okay.
back. We'll become the
Alright.
A
audience.
woman claims her vagina perfume is a love potion
Oh boy.
and makes men flock to her.
I've heard this story
Have you heard this?
from every woman I've ever dated.
Oh, okay. See, at least she's not alone in this. She's not the
Yeah.
only one thinking this.
Smells like rotten potatoes.
Oh my god.
In a bottle.
In a bottle. When getting ready to hit the club with your closest girlfriends, this is not me, this is the article, I don't talk like this.
No, it makes you.
You're likely to spritz yourself in your favorite perfume before you run out the door, but one woman has a slightly different ritual she follows when prepping for a big night out.
I don't know if I'm gonna like this.
I'm not.
Shan
gonna.
Budram? Budram?
Oh, what's her name?
Shan Budram?
Sham Budram?
Butt ram.
Bud?
I'm
Butt
hearing
ram?
I'm hearing butt ram.
Butt Ram.
Karen Buttram.
Get yourself a big old
That's her
bottle of
name.
Butt Ram.
That's her name. That's it. She has claimed she uses
Butt ram.
her
No, I get
vaginal
it.
fluids as her signature scent when she goes out on the town.
A little dab behind the ears.
And it acts like a love potion. And it causes those attracted to women to flock towards her. Flock. Speaking of roosters and chickens.
Cocks and flocks.
Cox flock towards her.
Flock full of cocks.
she's also a sexologist. Okay. She's written it all this shit.
She's written
All
all this
this
shit.
in
or
her-
written?
in her new
oh,
book.
She
written.
wrote?
She written. Oh,
She
written it
wrote,
all.
Write all that
wrote,
shit?
Wrote or rode.
She rode.
She'll be rode in those cocks
In her
later.
new book, The Game of Desire. That's her book if you want to look it up.
The game of desire.
The Game of Desire.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
mm.
Aren't there technically things about pheromones and stuff like that where you're attracted to the opposite sex anyway and all that stuff?
You would think so.
So,
But
wait, if
I guess
self-pleasure-
spraying vagina juice all over
Literally,
you.
that's what she does. She explains why she
is-
covers herself in bodily fluids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's supposed to up her game.
Vaginal fluids, especially around ovulation.
I'd be like, God damn, why does it smell like fish in here?
So I could crank one out before going out and just rub my
Yeah.
stuff on
Rub
my neck
yourself
and my
down,
chest and
yeah.
my
Oh
armpits.
God, that'd be sticky.
And I'd be
This
a
is making me
glazed
sick.
donut of
Guys, you guys are
sexiness.
making me sick.
Yes, basically. Yeah,
Would you be just
No
a
one.
donut hole then?
I guess maybe.
I would be a cream filled,
And cream on the outside.
but no, I,
Bavarian cream.
yeah. Am I Bavarian even? I
Is
don't
that
know.
Boston cream?
Am I Bavarian?
I'm not
even?
boss. I'm,
Yeah,
I'm
Boston
Cleveland. I'm a
cream.
Cleveland creamer.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I've made up my
so-
own new donut for the ladies. You want this
We stopped,
eclair?
we stopped getting comments, so I think
Eclair.
we can't continue with this.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the general idea of this whole thing.
And that's the same chick there.
Yes.
This chick's crazy. She's beautiful, but she's crazy. Crazy as fuck. There's no way.
Yep.
Are people buying this? I'm sorry. Are people actually
I
buying this?
mean, I don't know. Oh God, she explains how she does it. Okay.
That's I was so I
Yes.
wanted to.
Imagine there's a
wondering.
spritzer bottle. She keeps it all
Oh,
in.
gee.
I was wondering the extraction method.
You want the
Not
extraction
about how
method?
she puts it on.
She's probably just a
How
squirter
does
and hopes
she-
enough gets in the bucket.
Oh man.
First
That's
step-
too far.
The first step is to wash your hands. That's the first step. That's what it says. The first step is to wash your hands, then move your finger around in your vaginal opening. The goal, she says, is to get a new sample. Oh God. Oh God.
Did she have employees for this?
I'm hoping not.
Could you imagine the interview process?
Let me see the index in the middle.
She continues to say that once you've got a good amount of wetness, you can go ahead and rub it on your neck, collarbone, and wrists.
Oh, those are
Oh,
all
so
important
she hasn't-
places to
so-
put cologne anyway.
So she
yeah.
hasn't packaged this, right? This is just
I
something
don't,
she
I don't
says
know if
she
she's
does.
packaged it yet. I think
I
that's
thought she was
where
holding
she's
a bottle.
going.
I thought she was holding like a perfume
I think that's
bottle.
where she wants to go with it, though. I feel like that's.
You're gonna need a
Yeah.
patent for that.
Ray Ray said, "Actually, you're gonna make some too."
Good luck
Oh,
submitting.
God, no. Oh, God. Gross.
Could you imagine
Oh,
that on your
no.
resume too? If you were employed by her?
Perfume maker.
Yeah, that's what I was.
I don't know.
Mm.
I can't. I'm not even.
Yeah.
I got
Make
too many-
fingerfuls at the time.
Too many pictures are in my mind right now, and it's not something you want to smell. No, see, I'm just thinking like if you go to like I don't go to the club anymore, but if I was in a club,
But
that's the last smell I want right then and there.
No, that's what I said.
And
Yeah, a
then
lot
there's
of-
mixed with
It
some
would sound
sweat.
like a fucking fish market.
Mixed with
Oh,
some sweat.
geez.
A lot of
dancing.
women perfume that area in genital anyway.
Generals.
Genital.
that's
Absolutely.
not.
General genitals.
He's a sack.
That's not. No. No.
All right.
I don't want any of that. None of that's.
So
appealing.
cannibalism.
Yeah, let's talk about cannibalism. Let's get into that instead.
Eh.
Yeah, let's just move on here. But yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Oh, that's that guy.
That was fun.
Hannibal Lecter.
Ooh.
That's right.
No. Don't want that.
Bet you
So
he'd use
there's
that
a new
pussy perfume.
study that shows that with the way our population has been going, cannibalism might be the only thing that saves us.
Let's hear this study.
Let's hear it.
I want to
yourself.
know this entire article. Who wrote it?
Oh my god. All right.
So oh wait, that's
What?
basically saying that because we're overpopulated and we have less food and resources.
Well, not only
we need to
that.
start eating the people
Yes.
to lessen the population. And
Yes, absolutely. That's exactly what it was saying. I don't even have to read the article.
Thank you. Now we are done
Larry,
here.
for basically
Oh, what-
just telling what the
what-
whole article was saying. Thank you.
I thought you said you wanted to explain the article. I didn't know you had.
Who is the
article 'cause you didn't go
author
right
of
to
this
it.
article?
That's fucking gross.
Let's see.
Oh my goodness.
You can go to the details.
This
I'm
is
sorry.
Live Science.
Live science.
Yes.
Cannibal is our only answer.
Yes.
Cannibalism.
Yes.
Well, because
Take
okay,
a trip to
with global
Thailand.
warming,
yep,
well,
take a trip to Thailand.
that is or is not a real thing. We'll just go with that. And obviously, we're not going to be able to have enough livestock and vegetation to sustain all of the population. You know what I mean? Especially in the next like 20 to 30 years.
It's the same time that
Supposedly.
the-
Whereas the
Plastic
United States
recyclable
has
stuff.
far too much food and we're just throwing things away at the same time, though.
Why
Studies
is
say
everything
that too.
happening by 2050?
Because that's a good
everything
amount
is
of
coming
time
down.
to like say, hey, this might happen in the next like 30 years.
I read an
Yeah.
article they're talking about
Right.
satellites going to be falling from the sky at 2040,
Yeah.
and then 2050.
Oh, they'll
we need
disintegrate
to start
it,
eating
though.
people. We also need.
What was the other thing
Well,
by
they're
2050?
already
Avoid about
starting to
plastic.
put.
Yeah,
like,
we're gonna die by plastic. There'll be more plastic than fish. So we have plenty of plastic to eat. We're already eating
Yeah.
plastics. You know that, right?
Well, the thing is, okay. Well, they absorb into the food.
Well,
Well, not
also
the
in our
humans,
junk
if we, unless we eat
food.
the humans.
What?
If we eat the humans, then we don't have to worry about the plastic consumption.
Well, we
right?
eat all the plastic humans have been eating.
Yeah, but we wouldn't be
You ever
throwing
eat
any more
cheese
away.
puffs?
We
That's
wouldn't be
half
throwing any more
plastic.
away.
Oh my god. So listen. Jesus Christ. These people, man.
These people.
Okay,
These
so,
motherfuckers.
Wait, what do you mean these people?
These
Those people.
With the red
Yeah.
jackets.
Anyways,
Red jacket wearing motherfuckers.
let's see. Ray said, "I'll eat the grass and what?
The trees?
Trees first." That was tress. She put tress
She meant trees.
before I eat
She'll
other
eat those
people.
tresses.
Is he talking about weed?
Well, they're already putting insects in our food. Little by
no.
little.
That's been a thing
Stop.
forever.
Yes.
I mean, like these aren't new things.
No, I know. What I'm saying though is, I'm not saying I'm gonna eat my grandma or nobody. You know what I mean?
Well,
But I'm just saying
I'm not saying that. But
Umbrella.
they're what the study was saying
Umbrella.
is that in the future.
Why his own grandmother?
I know. Why'd your grandmother
Yeah,
go first?
I mean, if you're going to these porn shoots at old
Oh my
folks'
God.
homes, you might as well eat some of those old ladies first.
You know,
Oh,
the thing
no.
is, that's not a bad idea.
Are you eating your grandmother first because she's old? That's ageism.
Technically, though,
You should get the veal.
I
Eat
mean,
the
might
kids.
as well, right?
Eat the kids
just
first.
boil
No, don't
baby
touch
soup
my
like they do in
fucking
Japan or
kids.
China or whatever it is.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Uh-huh.
I think Olivia or Ryan would be delicious.
I think I would
Isn't
fucking
that,
kill
isn't
you.
that venison? That's like
Then
the
I would
young,
eat you.
young
that
tender
is-
meat,
that
right?
is venison, yeah.
If you tried to eat my kids, I
Yeah.
would kill you and eat you.
Keep them locked in a dark room.
I got 2 kids. I just bought a cage.
I can't get behind kid eating. I
See,
can't do it.
we like our kids cage free,
Free roaming kids.
free roaming kids.
That's terrible.
Leaner muscle.
Yeah.
Nope.
Grass fed chicken.
Nope. Nope.
Little witch from Hansel and
man.
Gretel.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh man, shit, dude. But yeah,
No,
that's basically
no, no.
the
Yeah,
whole
that's
thing. with
basically
the
it.
So,
Story.
so the article is that we have too many people, so we have to start eating people.
All I
To
can say is
sustain
scientists are not
everything
getting
else.
smarter. I think scientists are getting dumber.
I-
It's
I mean-
This is an
Bad
actual
combination.
scientific theory.
No, I think this is more opinion based. But I thought it was interesting.
an op-ed,
Yes.
so to speak.
But here's the point: is if the issue isn't here in America, because it's not, we throw away food here in America.
Yeah.
We have too much food.
Yes.
It's a complaint that we
and-
don't
are
share
sending-
enough.
We are
And-
sending immigrants back, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
No, just playing.
Oh, that's
And
funny. Hey, I didn't want Mexican. Take this back.
yes,
Oh, what? This is a Middle Eastern dish. It came by way of Mexico. I don't understand this.
yes,
You
and
realize 127 different countries are represented and all the people coming through.
yeah. And we throw away food 9 times out of 10 like way before we should.
Because of
That's my
expiration
fault.
dates,
That's
things
my-
like that.
expiration
that's my
dates
date
are
problem,
not
yeah.
real.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you do have
As a guy
problem
who
with
used to
I have
that.
a
work at
problem.
grocery stores, you can
Yes.
go well past that.
yeah,
Far past that. Not
Yeah.
even just sell by, but use by.
yeah, exactly.
Well past
I had a
Especially
post,
if it
I had a
hasn't been
post
open.
a few
Mhm.
weeks ago about the milk expiring, and I was
Yeah.
asking like, should I drink it? A lot of people kept saying, go ahead and drink it and pass the date. I still just couldn't bring myself
There
to do it. I
are a
can't.
lot of
Fucking do it.
countries
Yes.
on the other side of the world, even European countries, where they keep their milk out, not refrigerated.
No, I've been to Ecuador several times,
That's one.
and
Yeah.
they literally keep the milk in this like metal thing under the cabinet, and I'm like,
Not
I'm
drinking
gonna
that.
go to the store every day and get me a bag of, and literally it's a bag of milk.
Yeah,
A
and
bag
that's
of milk.
almost
It's a
worse
bag
for
of
you.
milk. Oh, did you think that's worse for me?
No,
I
when
feel
you're
good. I feel
there's
good.
certain countries. No, that was
Yeah.
in China or Japan where they had a recall on their powdered milk because it had animals or something in it. I don't remember.
They probably don't
Pills,
keep it up to the same
something.
standards because they used to their
Yeah,
their
FDA lower
traditional
standards,
milk.
things
Yeah,
like
They
that.
want their traditional milk, and I get
Yeah.
sick off of like that fresh ass food. Like whenever I go to Ecuador, I have to first go to the pharmacia and get this
Pharmacia?
get this pack of pills.
Yeah.
I get forever how many days I'm staying. I have to have 2 per day. And I take one in the morning, one at night, so I can eat the fresh food. Because literally, if you want some chicken, they killed that chicken in the morning.
They're
If
plucking
you want a
the
steak, that
feathers
got
off
killed.
of it.
Yeah,
Yep.
no. I mean,
No.
they put it in a little pot, and it burns the feathers, and then they fall off,
Yep.
and you rip the rest of them off. You got to put the steak in the head of the bull. If you want a steak, yeah, you got to use a steak if you want a steak, and you got to actually use 4 steaks because you got to hold the bull down.
Mhm.
Temples,
Like,
right?
yeah, it's
Get them in the
ridiculous.
temples.
It's the ridiculous shit down there, but that's what you want for fresh food, I guess. What are you gonna do for
Well,
fresh
thank you for
humans?
that.
Thank you, Larry.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Very
I just
educational.
talk about slaughtering some.
Yeah, very
So,
educational.
so when you have a handful of particular countries that have over 1 billion people in them, yes, those are issues where cannibalism may occur because they also don't eat the cows in some of those countries
Yeah.
and other
Yeah.
things like that.
Yeah.
That's not really a United States issue.
They like lamb though. There's goat.
That lamb is
Lamb.
good. That's
And there's goat meat.
I like lamb.
Lamb's good.
I like
heard
lamb.
Alpaca's coming up.
Alpaca?
Alpaca.
Kangaroo.
People eat alpaca meat. aren't
big in
they?
People eat
Australia's.
alpacas? Like, I guess
Yeah.
something eats everything, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I
Man, oh,
ate
man.
gator when I
Wait,
went to.
you had alligator, yeah.
I've had that.
Very interesting.
I've never had
Yeah,
alligator.
Tastes like
it's
chicken.
pretty good. Yep,
Yeah.
it is. Well, the way I described it was like a half chicken, half pork. Because
Okay.
you know what I mean? Because it
was a
has
little
almost a
gristly.
texture.
You guys ever had guinea pig?
No.
Have you had guinea pig?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I should invite you guys over sometime.
Oh god, no.
Yeah,
You have it at your
I'll never-
house?
I'll-
Well, we get it. We get
You
it
were about to say
sent
you
back.
have it at your house?
We get it sent back to us from.
My brother has
Ecuador.
pet guinea pigs. That's why
I don't want to eat a guinea
If you
pig. I'm
if you
good.
go to
not
Chicago,
for raising
Are you
for
from Ecuador?
crops.
you can get it from Chicago.
Are you from Ecuador?
Yeah, you bring
No,
up
my wife
Ecuador
is.
a lot.
My
Your
wife
wife
Oh,
is?
okay.
Okay, that makes
You're
sense
from
why you go
Brazil.
to...
I'm
You're
not
from Brazil. That's
It's a
perfect.
family name. A Brazilian in Ecuador.
Can you
Yeah.
imagine my daughter? Her friends are actually finding out that she's Hispanic, right?
Yeah.
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 And then they're putting it together like, oh, is that why your last name's Brazil then? I
Oh
never
my
knew.
God.
Like, oh, you guys are idiots now. But
Yeah.
Like,
I had to grow up the
unfriend
entire time just being black and have to ask her, are you from Brazil? Now she's Hispanic and she has to
be
have
like,
this last
no,
name
It's
Brazil.
like, well, I was in the
that's
sun a lot, so I guess I see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Whereas me, I look like Casper the Friendly Ghost because of this lighting.
The lightning. Yeah.
Yeah, the lightning.
And I
This
can ask
goddamn
you
lightning.
actually, just
Lighting.
look at it. Are you from Warren? No, no.
Ah, let's see. He's Brazilian. I'm Warren.
Yeah.
Warrensville. They named the whole
It's
town
funny.
That was great.
No, there's
Her
Warren and
last name's
Warrensville.
Ference.
I live on Warren.
And
Ference.
people
Road.
always confuse it with France.
So I'm actually French though. So
Yeah,
I mean,
so
that's
that kinda-
partially
Ferrets? How do you
Ferrets.
Ference.
Ferrets.
Ferrets.
Oh.
Ferrets.
Ferret, not ferrets, not ferrets. Ferrets.
Ferrets.
Ferrets.
France.
Yeah, exactly. People say Firenze. They say France.
Because it's there's no
So-
spelling on there.
Yeah, it's weird. So
So it's FAR, but because we're a bunch of hicks, we go and we spell it out the way they
Yeah.
think it sounds. France, huh? You're one of them fancy pants France types?
basically,
Hey!
Oh my god.
What?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
He went full redneck.
He straight did.
Full
He
redneck.
went
You
full
never go
redneck.
full redneck.
You
Never
really
go.
never do. You really
redneck.
never fucking do though. You really don't.
You're not supposed to go full
No, I
redneck.
was supposed to go full. I went full redneck and never looked back.
That's good.
Why is Rachel looking at me in the corner like that?
I don't know.
She's like,
She's got something there.
she said, don't talk about them rednecks like that.
First you're
Okay,
making
what
fun of
you got? What
strippers,
you got?
next rednecks.
Did you get it?
She's
Yeah.
gonna fuck you up today, Larry.
I know she is. She's looking really mad at me. Oh,
She's just gonna fuck you up.
jeez,
That's
I
all.
don't know. I'm just. Oh, I'm in the shot again.
She's straight gonna fuck you up. That's all.
What is that?
And she urinates into a plastic bottle and then drinks it.
Oh,
What?
Oh, no.
What are we talking about?
No.
It was
Nothing.
just you on camera and nobody was saying anything, and then you just had this big bottle.
All there was you drinking your own urine.
Oh, yeah, that looks like
There
urine.
it is.
There we go.
She's because if that's all you ever drink all the time, it's gonna get lighter and lighter in color.
I guess.
Epic is over here just clicking around and clicking and clicking and
I'm
clicking.
really thirsty
We-
though, so I mean, I don't care.
Yeah,
Let's
go on to
thirsty
our
is
next
those
topic.
guys who were messaging Ashley Apple.
Mhm.
Yeah.
For sure.
I only sent one message.
Not you.
Oh.
No.
I haven't even sent her a message yet. You and I
Or
were
maybe
thirsty. These
you.
other
We
guys,
don't know.
they were parched.
They were parched. They were dehydrating.
Oh my god.
They don't only want some apple juice; they want to use it as their own cologne.
In other news, Indian woman gives birth to twins at the age of 73.
Woo!
Like Indianapolis?
No, Indian.
Oh,
Like,
Indian.
Yeah.
Indian.
I heard Indy.
Indian.
Yeah.
Like she's a
73.
big fan of Indiana
Um,
Jones.
Everybody-
fucking 3.
Mangayama.
Boy, today's just hard pronunciation.
It is. It's
Word
like
day.
weird
from the southern
pronunciation.
state
day.
of Andhra Pradesh is believed to be the oldest person ever to give
That
birth.
is fucking nuts.
Is that true? I thought I've heard older. Is Guinness in on this?
I don't
Is
know.
Guinness in on
She
this?
became
Does Guinness
pregnant
know?
through
They're the ones that I
IVF.
trust when it comes
Jesus
to whom
Christ.
the oldest or fattest or
IVF?
anything is.
So like she was trying to get pregnant?
She became pregnant through IVF, and doctors delivered the babies
Holy
via
shit.
cesarean section Thursday.
Okay. At least it was
the
like
surgery went
cesarean.
well. The mother and the babies are healthy with no
Okay.
complications.
IVF, that's his sperm then, right?
I don't know.
Because they're talking
Um,
about her husband, the 80-year-old.
Huh?
The husband's 80.
Yes.
Oh Lord.
Is that his sperm? What is IVF?
Maybe we could find out if I could read the fucking article.
But you had
Why
said
did you read the article before the show started?
Dang.
You said IVF thing then, right?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Well,
What does
here,
that mean?
we'll talk
Those are
amongst
letters.
ourselves
Google it.
while you read the article.
Google.
Google.
So
Okay,
hang
I'm
on
gonna
though.
Google it. Wait, I'm gonna Google it.
Piggybacking.
No, let's not talk. Let them finish. I'm gonna Google.
All right.
Oh,
So, 80-year-old husband E. Raja Rao
Good job.
have been married since 1962, but not been able to conceive naturally.
I just didn't find time.
They approached Uma Shankar
International
Shankar
business and
in
finance.
I think that's a different IVF. There's other ones. It's
and after
baking,
preliminary-
banking, not baking.
Islamic banking.
After preliminary tests were promising, the doctor agreed to give them one round of IVF treatment.
Oh, IVF.
Oh, IVF.
Oh my God.
Insane
I got-
venereal fun.
I got internet best friend, and that's not it either. Okay.
You guys are a little
V.
slow today, aren't you?
That's in
We?
vitro.
In vitro,
something,
yeah. In vitro fertilization.
I got it now.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's still with the sperm in the laboratory.
It was
procedure
because they just,
and
if you
returns
would
to
have listened to the article, they had been trying to do it naturally for years.
years. He's
So
like
even
80,
though-
you think?
He kept
Yes.
putting his Indian cock inside of her. It wasn't working, so he had to get the sperm out of him some other way and put it in her that way.
And then they had to put that back in her.
Huh.
No, they took the
Science.
I'm gonna go ahead, Epic, finish up. I got my definition now, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know exactly what happened.
But anyways,
Anywho.
yeah. Okay. Whatever. That was pretty much it. So
No.
Oh,
Yep.
Well, that was all?
that was pretty much it for
Oh.
the.
That is crazy. I was thinking of a 73-year-old pushing out twins. And I
I'm
was
just saying.
about to
I
lose
thought
my
it was
shit.
natural. I'm like, man,
Yeah.
they still getting it on.
Would that have
No.
made the
I
story
wasn't-
better? It's like this.
I was
It's still
just thinking.
73 years old to have a kid.
Awfully late to be getting
Cesarean,
though.
menopause.
Oh, it was
Cesarean.
cesarean too.
It was cesarean.
Oh,
Yeah.
they did everything unnatural then.
Yeah.
They couldn't work
I
out.
mean, they're like
you know?
fucking 80 years old.
Who's
Yeah,
gonna
that's
raise
why
these
I was
kids?
thinking, like, I mean,
Menopause happened quite some time ago
Oh.
for that
I don't know.
lady.
You know
I'm
what's
sure.
funny though is in a few years, once that kid's out of diapers, he's gonna be changing the parents' diapers.
Oh!
They gonna be-
If they
Yeah.
aren't already though, like damn, that's old.
I mean, we were
funny.
just talking about how there's 1 billion people in this country and they have to resort to cannibalism. This lady's pushing out 2 more.
At 73.
I know.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
I was
if,
just
if you wrote
thinking-
it out that way, that's brilliant.
I was just thinking, like, at 73, fucking popping out 2 babies.
I'm
I
just
was
saying they
like,
could go at
damn.
any minute. What stability
I
are
was
they bringing that
relieved
kid?
when they said
Was the
Them
what?
cesarean.
kids.
Hey, I'm here at your high school graduation and I'm 98. Woo!
No, wait,
Yeah.
how was she? Oh yeah, the dad would be 98. Like,
Yeah, in 10 years. Yeah.
there's no way like there's
Yeah.
any baseball games happening.
No.
Let's go play some cricket in the backyard, son.
Hey,
Ah.
like that kid's not gonna be able to touch nothing. He's not gonna be able to stay up past 5 in the afternoon. Like,
They all get discounts on everything
I
all
know.
the time. Early bird specials
Yeah.
and for
Early bird
children under
specials,
7
children
or
under-
whatever
Yep.
it is. Yeah.
it's crazy.
So
Yep.
be, I
They
mean,
they
hey,
walk
you
in
know
the places
what?
for
That's
free,
cool.
for absolutely
That's cool.
free.
Just about
like,
everything.
Whatever.
At least until the kid is
Yeah,
5.
except it's in
Yeah.
India.
It is in India.
You can't go anywhere. It's just wall to wall people.
You just kind of hang out.
Crap in the streets.
Yeah.
Just hang out. Yeah, I had the bad visual though of a 73-year-old pushing out babies, and that I'm relieved it was not
Oh,
that.
I do gotta show this real quick though.
Phew.
Just a puff
Um,
of dust comes out before the child.
Ooh.
I gotta show this picture of
cobwebs.
of how
The kid
thrilled
looks
they
like-
look
How
to
thrilled.
be parents.
I gotta look this up.
Oh my no!
Yeah.
What
They
is
look
that? Is
super-
that a garbage bag?
She's got the Shemp Howard haircut.
No, they're Indian. That's what Indians wear.
Oh, that is
Indian
like
women.
plastic. I'm like, she's the problem.
Oh my god.
No wonder he can't
Yeah,
get
she's
sexually
wrapped in
aroused.
Saran wrap, yeah.
Oh yeah, she looks super happy.
By the
Yeah.
time he
Sure.
unclothes her, the boner is gone.
Yeah.
Mm.
Jesus. Why didn't I think of this like 10 years
They
ago?
do not need a
20
kid.
years ago.
They do not.
Maybe
need
they
a
just
kid.
maybe it was just like they couldn't get the money to
At
do
this
it.
point,
I
how
mean,
did
it's
they afford
expensive.
the in vitro stuff? That's expensive.
They saved
Exactly.
up their whole lives for it. I don't know.
Oh, that's
what
why
I'm
it took so
saying.
long.
That's why
There
it
you
took
go.
so long,
We're
'cause
finally got
It's
it.
expensive.
She
They
opens
had
up a
to-
change purse.
They weren't fucking all that time. They were just working. Like,
Yeah.
We gotta save the money just in case this don't work out.
The lighting on that picture was weird too. Their shadows
The
looked
shadow?
like Nosferatu behind them.
Yeah.
Their own shadows were gonna come
That
get
was
them.
the
I
Grim
think he
Reaper back-
actually
that was the
played
Grim Reaper.
Nosferatu in the original.
in the in the Bollywood
Yeah, the
version.
Bollywood version, which came out like 3 years
No,
after the original.
Stop it.
Um, he also played a pterodactyl.
Just stop it.
In prehistoric times.
Yes.
Just
Anyways.
stop.
I don't know
Bad
what
thing is they still live in caves. Otherwise, you could call him a caveman.
Yeah, yeah.
See, that's racist, is what I said right there. This is racist as hell. I'm saying all people in India live in caves.
no, I think it was more. What's the word?
Accurate?
No.
No, okay.
Prejudice?
Yeah, it's prejudiced.
Sure.
Yes, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's
Not
prejudiced.
racist. It would
I'm
be
a
prejudice.
xenophobe.
I always say like when you have something against a nationality, it's
Yeah.
not nationalist, but nationalist is like a good thing, right?
I think it all depends on the context of the term.
Yeah.
Like,
but
I mean,
it's just
when you
weird.
got 1 billion people living in a place that's just a bit bigger
Someone's
than
gonna
Texas
be a
or something,
nationalist.
I mean, you're gonna have some houses on top of other houses and people living in caves.
Oh my god.
It's gonna happen. We have
I think
people in the United States
That's
who
what
live in the
I was gonna
woods.
say. I was gonna say if we had more caves in the United States, there'd be more people living in them.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of
That's
buying
it.
one of those tiny houses. That's not much
Poor
bigger
Yogi
than a
Bear.
cave. I just need
but
indoor
we're going to
plumbing.
take a break, guys. When we come back, we'll be playing with some balls with Mark Warren.
Oh, like I haven't talked enough already.
Yeah. And we're going to talk
Or play with enough
about
balls.
Chester Bennington's
Right.
wife, widow.
Yeah, widow.
She's now engaged, and it's
2
only been 2 years
After his
since
suicide.
his suicide. Yeah.
Mhm.
We're
So
talking
is it
about
not to
that.
like a member of the band or something?
Well, we'll get into
We'll
it.
get
Oh
into
no!
Oh my god. Don't get the wrong idea.
I'm on pins and needles.
We'll get
Yeah.
into that later.
All
Oh,
right,
Chester
we're gonna.
Bennington. Now I know who we're talking about. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Back to the show.
Yes.
Oh, that wasn't for me.
Jay
No.
Val's no longer with the show, which I brought up. Mark Warren's taking his place with playing with Ballz. So
Ball
before
time.
we go into his new segment, just wanted to congratulate him. So congratulations being on the show. Yeah.
Yeah, you get to join this
Well,
craziness.
and I feel bad for the other guy. Hopefully, I can just do as well as him, or screw him, or whatever. I don't know.
Whatever. However I have to feel.
However,
that's how I
it
feel.
was that it ended for all of you and him as a person, and maybe he's listening. So, huzzah!
Huzzah!
Or
Huzzah.
fuck you. I don't know.
Huzzah. Or fuck you. I don't
No.
know.
Whatever's best for everyone.
No bad.
It was all amicable
bad blood.
and great.
Yes.
So good for
It was.
me.
Good for him.
Anyways, on that note, we are going to go
That
into
is
playing
funny.
with
Good
Ballz.
for me.
That's right. I
I'm
am
in this
Mark
too.
Ward. Hey, Larry, stick
I'm
around,
I'm
Brazil.
playing with your balls
What?
too.
Actually,
We were
I'm
gonna play with balls together. Hey,
Oh,
look, you've
okay.
disappeared.
Now,
Oh, on that one. You're still there, but then you'll be gone there.
no,
Yeah.
I don't mind. You can just cut me out. Peace.
Oh, no more Larry.
He's leaving.
He's gonna go. He
That was
just
actually
disappeared
great.
like that.
That was actually really
I'm
good.
actually gonna be leaving too, but I just want to hear these balls.
Yes,
Okay.
playing with balls. I didn't have any soccer balls though. You got soccer balls up in the graphic. I didn't play
No,
with any
that's
of those
fine.
balls.
Yeah.
I didn't play with spotty balls. That's what soccer balls are. Because when I'm playing with balls, I'm playing with big balls. I'm playing with small balls. I'm playing with oddly shaped balls.
Yeah.
That's right. Basketball, baseball, and football. That's
All
what each of
oddly
those would
shaped
be.
balls.
Well, no.
I'm on
Basketball's
balls.
the big balls.
I understand.
Baseball's the small balls.
I understand.
In fact, you can play small ball in baseball. That's when you bunt. And if you're you got to be careful when you bunt too. You sacrifice. But I'm going into football first. Those are the oddly shaped balls, and I'm starting in college football.
Ew.
That's right, with our Ohio State Buckeyes.
Ew.
Because I'm
Which I
that's
forgot
part
to
of the red there.
Make a
And screw it, so
graphic
who
for that,
cares?
yeah.
Why are you saying ew, Larry?
I don't really like college football.
Yeah, that's fine. College football is actually better than the pro game.
No.
Sometimes.
Okay, we're at
He's
it.
like, no.
Not these first 2 or 3 weeks where final scores are stuff like 62-17, like Georgia demolished University of Larry Malone or Post Malone or whatever the hell it is.
University of Post Malone.
That's right.
That's
Bunch of
hilarious.
jerks who are over tattooed. They show up to a game and they're like, "Oh, hey, we're gonna lose, but maybe we can play a song or two for you." So Ohio State, yet another blowout, a 42-0 win over Cincinnati, the Cincinnati Hellcats or Bearcats or Pussycats or whatever the hell they are. 42-0. Ohio State blanked them. Yeah, they did. They blanked them hard. They blanked them good. They blanked them every which way to Sunday. On Saturday, however, just blanked them hard at noon. A little afternoon delight of blanking. Just blanked them. Blanked them with their oddly shaped balls. And that was pretty much everything I had for college football.
Blank
Okay.
balls.
Because that was all I really wanted to say. It's why I wore the red blazer. It's part of that.
That
And
would be
also just
scarlet.
because it's scar.
Yeah.
There you go. See,
Yes.
you said you weren't a big football fan.
Oh, I
College
know
football fan
college
there,
football.
Lair.
I just don't prefer it.
But that's
I like
that's
that,
why I
that
got the
shirt
brownie.
underneath. Yeah, I like that.
$5
one.
at some gas station in the old Brooklyn neighborhood.
Oh, you should have got me.
It's not one of those ones where I didn't know we were on the show together then.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
You can stop again.
I mean, okay. Fair enough. I got to get the orange one. You got a brown one. There's an orange one. Numerous colors.
Does it make you think that I like orange? What makes you think that?
If we could do a cutaway, that'd be hilarious. Guys decked out in all orange. And the nice thing about your skin tone is if you wear the orange, you're already brown and orange.
Yes, that's exactly what I go for.
And if I didn't have this whole Casper quality going on here with the lighting, I'd look tanner. Not that
Oh,
tan.
like
Not
tan,
that
like
tan.
Tanner. Oh no,
Like
I thought you
Danny
were talking
Tanner?
about the
Not
planet,
that
the player.
brownish. My face is white as hell. Talking about Nosferatu
You're right
earlier.
under the light though.
Is that what it is? I don't know.
It's a white light.
Hey, so here's stuff. Here's stuff.
There's some stuff.
Here's stuff that the Browns have to do to win today, because a lot of what this is going to be is review, but there's preview sprinkled in, and that's those guys right there. You see the helmet there?
Yep.
That's them. These guys right here. These fellas here.
You'll figure it out. Then.
These guys.
You're pointing to the X's and O's.
That's right, because
Those-
without
those
the
are the
X's and
actual
O's, these what?
Those are
Them.
actual guys.
Yeah.
You listening and watching. So the Cleveland Browns, Defense needs to get sacks. Defense has to have a whole lot of sacks. Lots of sacks. Penetrate the hole and get sacks. Tain't gonna be a win if they don't get sacks. Defense needs to force some turnovers. Flip them over.
Apple turnovers?
Apple turnovers. Slide into Ashley's DMs. Get some applesauce.
Oh my god.
No.
That's terrible. It's not going to happen.
I thought it was no politics. No politics.
That's politics? Oh, is this slang? It's one of those hip things that you kids talk about nowadays, even though I think I'm younger than both of you.
You right?
If our timelines are right, yes. At least you got that 20-year-old child that Garsky started dating years ago.
Yeah.
Bang a ding 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 ding. So,
Ballz?
if this defense forces some turnovers, then they'll be fine. But if they don't force turnovers, tain't gonna be a win. The O-line needs to step up. Our O-line isn't as good as it was last year. Some youth,
That's right.
other things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So what's gonna happen? If this O-line doesn't step up and protect the quarterback Baker Mayfield, tain't gonna be a win. Also, Browns need to stuff the run. Tennessee Titans are a good running team. They have Marcus Mariota. They have that Henry kid, who's different than the other Henry guy that they used to have. And then there's that other guy, Dion. Isn't that his name?
Not Henry.
No. And then they got that other guy who used to be with the Patriots. Yeah, and then he's all mad about not being on the Patriots anymore.
Yeah.
Right. I didn't write down names.
Lewis.
Yeah, Dion Lewis.
There you go.
Dion Lewis. So if the Browns don't stuff the run, tain't going to be a win.
That's right.
That's right. Let's see. That's all the Browns defense stuff. Browns are going to run Chubbs a lot. Talking about the Titans running game.
Titans.
That's right. We were talking about the Titans running game.
Titans.
Now we're talking about the Browns running game. And Chubb's got to get through that hole. You got to get that Chubb the ball. That Chubb's got to penetrate through the offensive line, through the defensive line, through the secondary. Through the second line of defense, through the secondary. Through the linebackers, through the corners. He's got to get past those tight ends. Chubb's got to run all day. Got to get the ball to the wide receivers.
At least between 1 and 4.
Between 1 and 4.
Oh, you just have to run all day.
Well, I mean, what if the game goes to 4:05?
Oh. Good
What if
point.
there's overtime?
Good
He's got to
point.
run till 5 o'clock.
Let's say 1 to 5.
At least.
At least.
So he's got to run well, penetrate the hole, get that Chubb through that hole. Otherwise, tain't going to be a win. And lastly, Baker needs to make few errors. 1 pick, 2 pick, that could happen. You don't know.
Yeah. Good.
He's going to take chances.
Yeah.
I mean, I predict Baker Mayfield to throw some 20 picks this season. That's possible because he's going to have more time
20
playing.
picks?
Yeah.
No.
That's only about 1 a game.
No. He's not throwing 1 pick a game.
You don't think so?
No, I think.
I would say less than that.
He threw
I would
14
say, yeah.
last year.
Yeah, that was last year.
Well, what's the difference?
He's got better route runners. He's
Sure.
got
But he's still going to take chances.
He's got some experience. He's
Yeah.
got better blocking to even take the run if he wants to.
No, the
think-
O-line's worse than last year.
I mean, it might be worse, but I'm not saying that he didn't improve or then some of those youngsters didn't get better either.
Oh, throwing picks doesn't
But I don't
necessarily mean that. Throwing more picks doesn't necessarily mean that he's
Right.
worse.
Or even the O-line. I think throwing the picks had to do with the receivers on that side. So, I mean, we got a better receiving core
Yeah.
all the way around. And I think as far as picks are concerned, I think you're going to see less than the 14 that he did last year.
You could take 3 games as an example in particular. And mind you, what did he play? He played 13 and a half games technically. Right?
Yeah.
And since he has the better receivers now, he's going to take more chances because he has more faith in those receivers. But at the same time, you have more teams who are ready for him and more teams who will take some more chances. You can point to the Houston game. I think, was it the first half of the Ravens game? It was probably just the first half of the Houston game, too. And there was the first half of another game in which that's where a lot of his picks occurred. I think 9 of his 14.
Yeah.
So it just might be that he has 6 bad halves of
And that
football in
was-
different games.
Yeah, that was
6
always
times 3, that's
that
about
was
18
also
picks.
early in that set of 13 games. You know, by the later time, he had gotten all of that out of his system. And I think
Not
it's
all of
out
it. And
now.
Denver was later in the season,
Well,
too.
Yeah.
He threw a couple picks just in the past couple weeks.
Well, that one in Tampa
he threw
Bay.
One pick. He threw 1 pick in the preseason.
Was it just one? Wasn't 2?
Yeah, it's just 1
It
pick
was
in
just
the
one.
preseason.
All right.
I over under 14 this year in picks. I'm gonna have to put them down for the under.
All right, hey, do you want to play this game too? Over under 14. It'll be a gentleman's bet, $1.
Gentleman bet $1.
$1.
$1. Over.
I got the
I'll take
over
I'll
on
take the
14.
under. You want in on this?
Sure, $1. Yeah,
Sure,
we'll do it.
$1.
Yeah,
What
he's
you
still
got?
got a
What
bunch
you
of
got?
dimes
Over
from
under.
back when he was stripping
Yeah.
at the old
Got at
folks
least
home.
10. He's got
Yeah.
Stored
yeah.
up. You got at least 10 dimes from then?
Mhm.
Handful of nickels?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
What do you want? The
Okay.
over under?
I'm trying to think. You're
Should we
talking
just
about
go to you, Ashley?
14 interceptions,
no.
right? Is
I
that what
don't-
we're saying?
Yeah,
Over under?
14 over
From
under
the-
on
that's
I'll say
based on
14.
his
under.
last.
You're going with under too.
Yeah,
All right.
I'll say under because I mean, right now he's averaging less than one a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So
that was
I-
preseason. None of that matters.
Yeah, but still, though.
And technically, if you take his numbers from last year, he averaged 1 a game roughly.
Yeah, and that's
yeah,
true.
but
that's
he also played less games.
less than 16.
Averages don't change regardless of numbers.
No, I know that, but well, they do because the more
Averages
games,
are based on how many numbers you actually have.
yes,
Well, no, but I mean the way. Right? No. Yeah, I
They
said that
do.
all backwards.
yeah, they
If
do.
both numbers are changed exponentially, then the averages don't change unless the numbers change.
If he has
I'm using
better
the wrong
games,
words.
if he has better games though,
Uh-huh.
more games, better games, where
Yeah.
he's not, then the average goes down. So then he
But
would
if
be
everything
like a
stays the same.
0.5.
And that would be 8 interceptions on the season.
That I actually,
And
if
that
I
would
had to,
still
if I
be
had to put a
under.
number out,
And that
I
would
would
still be
literally
under 14
I would
now.
say he's 10 interceptions this season.
Well, how many picks did Mahomes throw last season?
Actually, I
Was it
don't know.
seven?
I
He threw
will,
52
I will be
touchdowns and however
bold.
many picks.
I will be bold with my number since you picked an actual number. I'm gonna say 10.
10.
I'm gonna say 10 for the year.
I'm just thinking that we
Well,
wind up
not
taking
counting
more
preseason,
chances.
obviously.
And with more pass attempts, and that's in like the 50 per game range. Honestly, the running game is what the Browns will need to do to the running game in their defense is what will set them
last
apart.
year, Mahomes threw 12 interceptions.
That's it, huh?
That's what I'm saying.
55
That's what I'm saying.
touchdowns and
Baker
12
Mayfield
picks.
this year is likely throwing less than 14.
I do think
and I'm
Mayfield's
thinking
better than
about
Mahomes.
10 is the number.
Because I'm thinking about years in the past where like Favre and Manning would throw a whole bunch of picks.
Oh, you said 10.
I say 10 is what he throws.
What did I say 10 too? I thought
Yeah,
you said
you had
11.
said 10.
Yeah.
He
I'll
said
say-
the 14 is the
I'll say
over
9. I'm just trying to make it
You
a little
thinking
bit
9?
more. Yeah, I'm
See,
thinking
I don't
9.
know. I think 9 is too little. That's giving him fucking
I
Tom,
don't know. I
Tom
think it's
Brady,
pretty
Aaron
accurate,
Rodgers
and I
moves.
think we do have.
Even though Aaron Rodgers threw two picks on Thursday.
Who did?
Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Well, the Bears
Yeah.
are a really good defense.
Yeah.
That's
Our
where Mitch
defense
Trubisky
needs a
started
little
to
help,
show.
but I think he has people to throw to, and I think they're.
Well, we're talking about this game. I'm about to get ready to go.
Yeah,
watch
you got to
it.
go
Yeah,
watch
I'm
it.
gonna-
And in
Yeah,
fact,
yeah.
I got to go do that soon
I'm gonna
too.
jump on out of
'Cause I
here.
gotta.
You're
Hey,
gonna
Larry.
get out?
Hey,
What,
well,
like right during the segment.
well, yeah. I mean, I gotta hit the road. It's like 12.
Oh,
It's 12:30
Jesus Christ.
exactly.
So
Okay,
the
I'll
fewer
push it out.
errors that Baker makes, the better off the Brownies will be.
Yeah.
I was gonna get into the tribe as a whole, and the tribe
they're in
as
a
a whole. Yes, they have dug themselves quite the hole, and it's one
Yeah.
thing to have problems with the Twins in the division. The Twins are
Oh,
playing
wait.
out of their minds, and I didn't bring up the Antonio Brown thing. That's right, I was
Yeah.
gonna do that after the Browns,
Yeah.
because it ties in. Well, I'll do that real fast.
Yeah.
Don't
I'll
talk
get to
me.
the Indians
No,
in a
no,
sec.
no. Keep going.
Well, because the Antonio Brown thing is only as much news as you'll allow the Antonio Brown thing to be news.
Yes.
Because he's created much of that news himself. And he found a way to get himself cut by the Raiders so he can go play with the New England Patriots. It literally was that he got cut Saturday morning. He couldn't sign with another team until 4:01 p.m. And I'm pretty sure at 4:02 p.m., Bill Belichick was on the phone with Antonio Brown and his agent. So Antonio Brown is a Patriot, and NFL football is stupid because of things like this. So dumb. It just... Let's reward being a jerk.
Yeah.
Teach that message to self-entitled children everywhere. Hey, Billy, you're good at stuff. So what if you're an a-hole? Go ahead and be
Yeah.
good at stuff.
That's kind of like what a lot of people do now.
Yeah.
It is what happens
mean,
now.
that's the
It's
way I
been
am.
happening for
Yeah,
far
that's
too
that's
long.
how you are. So
That's how I am.
What are you good at, Epic?
Everything.
And then that's why you're such a tool and a
That's why
jerk.
it's called epic.
Exactly.
He's epic. All right, lastly with baseball, the baseball stuff that I have. It's tough. the tribe might have.
It's all right. You can just leave. You already
Just walk
ruined
her
the
off.
shot.
It's
Yeah.
fine. So the tribe has.
Fuck you, Larry.
Bye, Larry. It was good to meet you. See you again, because technically, I vaguely remember you from high school. Anyhow, these guys all graduated 2 years before I did.
Yeah.
So, last point with the tribe is you have to win these damn ball games, because otherwise you won't be in the wild card playoff even. You're looking on the outside of that. So you have to win. You have to start getting into that mindset that every game is a must win.
Yes,
And of
Tokar,
course-
we are live.
And yes, with as difficult as baseball is, and for that to occur, and oftentimes you need to win series and win 2 of 3, and all of those other things that they say in baseballisms, you're getting towards the middle of September. You have to win this game against Minnesota. You have to win at least 2 of 3 against the Angels. This is a little more of a preview thing here instead of a review. And since this is my first day on the job, I have nothing to preview the review. So I'm reviewing this preview, and it's garbage. No, but ultimately with the tribe is you have to beat the Twins. You have this one today. You have 3 more coming up later on, and you got a little bit sandwiched in on the West Coast in LA against the Angels.
Sandwich.
Yeah, and I mean you're at a place where you have to win like 6 of 7 of your next straight games to get back into the wild card game. And to have any type of, it's unrealistic to win the division at this point.
Yeah.
But it's got that sliver.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think about this here. I do think what I think is they made some good moves mid-season.
They've actually played worse since those moves, though. They had a worse record
Since when?
since they traded Bauer for Puig.
Well, yeah,
And Reyes.
of course, but
It was all to build again for the future.
Yeah.
To win this season and still build for the future. Reyes is going to be here until 2024.
Yeah.
Same with that lefty starting pitcher that we got, whose
Yeah.
name escapes me, and he's pitched once or twice up here.
well, there's that guy that which pitcher is it that they're comparing to Corey Kluber?
Oh, the guy with Kluber, that's Bieber.
Yes.
And Bieber started the year as your number 5 starter. I mean, this is the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Is with all of the issues that have happened here with the Cleveland Indians, whether it be injuries, other such problems. A guy almost dying from leukemia, and he came back.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dang.
I mean, that's intestinal fortitude that a lot of teams would not have. But due to Tito's excellent leadership, a great job being done by our front office, and even those cheap-ass Dolans who spend more money than either of the 2 other franchises on payroll. Yeah, it's all math. I'm not going to get into all
Fucking
of that
math.
stuff. I mean,
Fuck
when you
math.
think of how cheap the Dolans were in the years when we went 1-31, but that I'm not the Dolans. I'm sorry, the Haslams. While they're
Haslams.
while they're taking money away from people who work for Pilot Flying J, and they're ripping off truck companies and all the other nonsense that they're doing. But the Dolans are the ones who are cheap. They're wise investors. If you could have a team that's got a better record than last year at this point for 20% less than you did payroll-wise last year, I mean, anybody would do that. Who gets upset when their team does this, but when they're doing their own personal finances at home, and they're like, oh, I'm going to go shop at a different grocery store
Yeah.
and spend about $100 more instead of taking my $400 a month budget, we'll call it, and I'm going to spend $500 at this other store for the same exact stuff because I'm an idiot who likes to eat plastic and fish. Whatever their deal is.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah, whatever, right?
But I don't know. It's about all I got, really. I'm done playing with balls.
He's
All
done.
right,
He
cool.
can't do
I
it
mean,
anymore.
That's I see you got that graphic there, and then I know you're close to your end times and stuff like that anyway.
He's like getting. He's
Yeah.
like, I got shit to do today.
I think we all do, don't
Yeah.
we? I mean, Larry ran out. He's
Larry
got
just
so much
escaped.
shit to do.
He was like, I
Yeah.
gotta go.
And I got.
Yeah. Typical Larry. No, I'm joking. It's
Does
not.
he do
It's
that?
the first, no, it's the
No,
first
that's
time
the
he
first
ever
time
did
he
No.
that.
said
Yeah.
It's the Browns openers, big deal. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna avoid all.
I
that
didn't
at
know
all
he was going to be
costs.
here today. That's why everything was a little
Weird.
disarrayed. Yeah.
You know what you should do?
What?
Come out with epic radio show calendars and have them just in complete disarray.
like
Like it goes
That's
Sunday
kind
to
of our
Sunday.
It goes.
But
It's
then
our
Larry's
life.
got a month. Larry's got a month, and it goes Monday to Monday.
yeah.
However that works. because that's 8 days a week now.
Yeah.
But have it set up where there's 8
fucking
days.
bananas,
Yeah.
So
I
it
get
makes
December,
Yeah.
and it's all just one day where I'm drunk the entire time.
sense. That's
So I
Oh,
hate
man.
December.
Why do you hate December?
I was born in December. It's Christmas. I hate December.
Oh, that's sad.
1
just
year
sad.
closer to death. Sagittarius
Jesus.
is anyone
My-
who's a Sagittarius
My daughter's
understands.
a Sagittarius.
Oh, that
She's
poor
only
depressed
3,
little
though.
child.
She's only 3.
It starts
so-
about that. Is she a middle kid too?
No, she's the baby.
Well, don't pop out one more, else you just ruin her life altogether.
That's funny.
Especially because I'm about 3 years older than my sister. Yeah, cute little sister, little blonde hair. Everybody loves her. Yeah, Nicole.
That's funny.
Chester Bennington's widow,
Oh,
Talinda, has found love after her devastating loss.
Yeah.
The mental health activist, 42, announced on Instagram on Friday that she's engaged to a new man a little over 2 years after the Linkin Park frontman died by suicide. Talinda used the exciting news as a reminder to her followers that it was okay to move on after losing a spouse, and even
Yeah.
said that Chester's former bandmates, which
You know,
she's
they're cool
fucked
with
all
it.
of them.
Oh my
No,
god.
I'm joking.
No.
Mike
Stop
Shinoda,
it.
Brad Delson,
He'll be a dick.
Dave Farrell, Johan, and Rob Burden
Yeah, the only other
have all
person who-
welcomed her new fiance.
You're gonna say
Wow.
fuck buddy.
Yeah.
Wow.
They all went to Thailand together.
They went to Thailand together? Really?
Yeah, we know she didn't
Oh,
fuck Mike
um,
Shinoda because the only person who fucked Mike Shinoda was Chester Bennington.
Whew.
So, but anyways, she's engaged to a firefighter.
Yep. He
The
fights
kids,
the fires.
the kids tend to like him. The parents seem to like him.
So you wanted to talk about this for a reason.
I did because I wanted to bring up, like, how long do you think is acceptable to move on once your spouse dies?
What do
I
you
would
think?
say
Wow.
never.
You would say never.
Yeah.
That's only because you'd make your wife mad.
No,
You
because
said
I've
never.
told her this, like, outside of the show. She thinks it's okay.
I think it's fine.
She's like, next week would be fine for
Not
her.
next week. You're being a little dramatic. 2 years versus
Yeah.
next week is a big fucking difference.
Shit.
Shit.
2 years is awfully close to being engaged, but I don't know how that works anymore. I mean, now that you're in your early 40s and you want to get your life back going again, well, like how soon after CB passed away there, old Chester Bennington, was she dating again? Like, did she just start a
And that's
fire?
That's what
kinda-
I'm
like, have they
saying.
been dating just for like a year or like less
And then
than
they
a
got
year,
engaged
or-
right
I mean,
now after a year.
I mean,
Love is
a year and
typically
8
bananas.
months. No,
Ryan said, "How hot is the firefighter?"
What?
I have not been able to find a picture.
Which
I
is
wanted.
really funny. I love it because he's a firefighter and fires are hot. And how hot is he? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh.
It's so funny. I love it.
Like she just started fires in her home
Just to
just
get
to
him to
like
come
find
over.
a man.
Tokar said, "I would say a year." See, I don't see nothing wrong with 2 years. I mean, yeah, engaging. But the thing is, we were engaged within a year of being together. I was pregnant
Yeah,
within a
but
year.
nobody fucking died. I wasn't mourning.
If you killed
the
yourself
loss.
by 2 years, if I had found someone that made me happy, and if they asked me to marry him, I mean, like, if I'm legitimately happy, I mean, I don't see the problem.
I
Were
don't
you
know, man.
divorced? Or
Was I divorced?
yeah, both of you.
No.
No.
You
I met her at a high school football game.
No.
She was dating the
No.
So-
quarterback, and I was
Fuck
like,
you.
"Yo, I'm
Fuck you.
old."
hey cheerleader. She's a freshman cheerleader, and you come up to her
Yeah.
like, hey there.
Like,
It's
I
like-
got candy in the bed. She's like, "Oh, I like chocolate."
Oh, fuck you.
It wasn't even chocolate. It was like Mary Jane's or like
Oh,
something
fuck
gross.
you.
Like I got some candy corn. I'm a whore for candy corn.
I am not a whore for candy corn. Gotta have chocolate for me to be a whore for it.
Oh my god,
I'll
that's so
suck
It
your
funny.
rhymes.
dick for a Snickers.
Oh my
That's
god.
Tommy. I think that's you. I think he'd suck some dicks for his Snickers. I don't know.
You ever
Possibly.
notice
I think
how
he
like
has.
a clitoris is a lot like a double bubble?
Oh my god.
Just chew a whole bag of double bubbles.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Masturbate my
God.
day away.
See, Rachel agrees. Good for her. It's okay to move on. Nothing wrong with finding love again.
I
There's
don't
nothing
know.
wrong with that.
I
Plus-
guess in the end, it doesn't even
Oh.
matter.
Yes, in the end, it doesn't even matter. But
Especially once the court case is over, you've been cleared of all charges.
oh Jesus!
Oh wait, I'm sorry. That's Courtney Love.
Oh my God! So I guess what I'm saying is I'm not gonna like try and be engaged if like you ever killed yourself. I'm not gonna try and be engaged 2 years after you're dead. I'm not gonna try for that.
I'm just
But if it
saying,
happens,
in
it
the shadow of the
happens.
day,
In the shadow of the day. Okay.
don't be victimized
Don't be victimized.
with you.
What?
Don't be giving up over a paper cut.
Keep going. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Don't think about what I've done.
Don't think about what I've done.
Just burn it down.
Just burn it down. Digging deeper.
Because I'm one
Just throw
step
it
closer
away.
to the edge and I'm about to break.
Are you? Do you need a little
Yes.
room to breathe?
I don't. It feels a little heavy.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Let's see. Ryan said firefighter / arsonist. Fighting fires during the day, burning that stuff up at night.
Yeah, that's right.
Tokar said he said light my fire.
It is hot in Thailand.
It is hot in Thailand. It's always hot
Especially if you rub them together fast enough.
Yeah.
there.
Yes.
But I don't see the problem, so I don't think 2 years is too crazy. Really.
Yeah. There's also a new thing that we've been doing on the show. Well, not been doing. It's a new thing. It hasn't been doing. If you have Cash App,
Cash.
if you have the Cash App
Cash
on your
App.
phone and you would like to donate to the cause of the show, which is absolutely nothing, you can always look us up at $ the Epic Radio Show, bitches.
I hope these aren't Larry's. I found
They
these on the
probably
floor.
are. Yes,
Well, it's such
Yeah.
a rush to get out of here. I got me new sunglasses.
that's right.
You gonna be rocking your
Screw you,
glasses.
Larry.
But that's pretty much it for the show.
I don't
you,
need Cash
Larry.
App. I got stuff I found on the floor. No, please, I need Cash App too. Pay him so he can pay me.
That's right.
That's
we
right.
all need it.
So, anyways, if you're down with that, you can do that.
That's funny.
I want to
Tokar
thank
said,
Ashley
oh, hang on.
for
Appo?
for being on the
Tokar
show.
said, I am sick of tired of being what you want me to be.
Wait, who's what?
It's
That's a lyric.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm sick of
But
being what
no,
you want me to
thanks
be.
Ashley Apple
Good job,
for
Tokar.
being on the show.
You feel so numb.
Mark Warren.
yeah, that's my name. Hi
Yes.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I go by.
Did a good
That's what
job
you go
today.
by?
It's not my pen name. That's
Oh,
a different
okay.
name. Yeah.
Yeah.
It gets confusing on the Facebook.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
I'm someone else on Facebook. But
Yeah.
I'm me, but I do it as a way of trying to make money someday.
Is it really?
Yeah, because then I'm going to be a writer on my own show and it's going to be
Oh,
the name.
that's funny.
I came up with the idea like 5 years ago. And then it's like, oh yeah, that's just me. That's just like, I bet you it's what Mark Twain would have done when he was Samuel
It's
Clemens.
crazy because I haven't seen Tokar in a really long time.
Yeah.
No, like
Hmm.
it's crazy.
Hmm.
Not since we got rid of him.
Banana sandwich.
We didn't get rid of
Got
him.
rid
What
of
do you know
him?
what I'm saying?
We got rid of him, you know what I'm
No.
saying?
No. We told him not to come back.
This cement is like 9 inches deep under this floor
Yeah,
here. We
yeah,
got
yeah.
rid of him.
It's,
Yeah.
it's very new. It looks really fresh.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
new
fresh,
build.
concrete. No.
Oh,
No, we
God.
didn't get rid of Tokar.
Got
Well,
rid of
or
him.
did we?
I think
I'm
he
not
got rid of
confirming
us.
or denying.
I think he got
anything.
rid of us, to be
That's
honest
more.
with you.
That's probably more like
Yeah.
leaning towards what we're. Yeah, that's probably more true.
Nobody ever gets rid of Tokar.
No,
No.
Tokar gets rid
He's
of
a
them.
stain.
Sounded
He's a
like a disease there,
stain.
yeah.
He's a stain on my life.
Stain
no
on
matter-
your life.
Yeah, no matter what I do, I cannot.
He's the
Scrub him
white
out.
dress on the blue stain of life.
I'm tired. I
don't
did
know
not
what the
sleep good
fuck
last
just
night,
happened. Y'all.
I didn't sleep good
Y'all,
last night.
I didn't sleep good, y'all.
Yep.
Y'all.
I like to go by train. It's nice. I don't know.
What is that in reference to?
I don't either. I don't know. I don't even know.
Trains in tunnels.
But anyways, you can always check out Mark Warren on the Mark Warren or the Warren
it's the
Brothers.
Warren Brothers Sports Show on
Yes.
allsportscleveland.com.
Let him plug himself.
Tuesdays on Tuesdays at 2 p.m. and
Yep.
Thursday mornings at 8 a.m. That's the Warren Brothers Sports Show, of
And
which
then
I
he'll
am
be
the host.
here every Sunday now.
And then Sunday mornings at 10:30 a.m. here on
Yes.
the Eric Radio Show.
The Eric.
The Epic Radio Show. There's not one more
Yes.
stick there to make it another letter.
Yeah, he was castrated. Was that right?
Castrized?
Who was castrated?
What?
Castrated.
Was someone castrated?
Yeah.
That's why there's no extra
Castrized?
stick there. That's why
Yeah.
it's a P instead of an R.
Yeah.
The letter P is just the letter R of damn, I
I am
screwed it
so
up.
lost right now. What the
The letter
fuck?
P is the Damn it. Who's that guy who was a Kardashian?
Um,
Now he's a lady.
Caitlyn.
Yeah.
Caitlyn.
The
yeah.
letter P is the Caitlyn Jenner to what the letter R used to be.
Mm.
Except he still got her dick or whatever it is.
I don't
Oh,
fucking know.
goodness.
That's how it works.
Yeah, it gets really weird.
Because now she's got
Okay.
a girlfriend, but he's not a lesbian.
Yeah. Okay, we gotta go.
Yeah, that's.
Thank you guys so
Close it
much
up
for
on
joining
that.
us.
Yes,
Next
that
week
is
we're gonna have
nuts.
Duchess on the show.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, we haven't.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. We kept having
Issues,
scheduling
tech-
issues and
Mhm.
shit. Yeah,
Mhm.
but we're gonna have Duchess on the show, and I don't know if Larry's gonna be back next
We don't
week.
know who's gonna be here.
He's not
no
sure which
clue.
Sunday he was
I think-
talking about.
I
Yeah.
think everybody's gonna be here next week.
I know, right?
I'm still invited back,
Anto-
right?
Yes.
Mark,
Yay, me!
Antonio, Chris, me,
Antonio's
you,
definitely
and Larry.
coming.
I think everybody's gonna fucking just show up next week.
Man,
We gotta get this.
I don't
figured
have
out.
enough.
Chairs, mics.
Yeah, I don't have enough chairs
headphones.
and mics for.
I
all
can just
that.
jump in the back and just like
Headphones.
make weird sounds.
You can just sit on his lap. You're
Yeah.
married.
I'm
That's
like,
fine.
hey,
It's okay.
Hey, girl. Hey.
hey, girl, hey.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for joining us today.
Thank you.
We'll see you next week. I can't talk.
We won't see you, but you'll see us.
Yes.
Yes.
And follow us on social media. Buy a shirt on the website.
Buy a shirt or some flippy floppies.
And yeah, we have flippy floppies
We
now.
have flippy floppies.
Yeah, we have flip flops on there
We
now.
got hats
Hats.
and
Shirts.
sweatshirts, right?
Yeah,
Sweatshirts
yeah.
and sweatshirts.
Fall's coming up. I made sure I
Get
got
some
some.
flippy floppies and
the
some
Epic Radio
sweatshirts because that
Show
makes
hoodies.
sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it's
All right,
Cleveland,
guys.
so in
Exactly.
December, there's a date you're going to need some flip flops.
Yeah, exactly.
Like full week and a half.
Just
Yeah.
get the flippy floppies.
God damn it.
I'm so tired.
I'll try to call next week. Breathe heavy. Okay. All right, Ryan. All right. Nobody else has anything.
I don't think
wanna
so.
go?
I'm
All right.
good.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining us, and as always,
you,
make life
everybody.
epic.
Dear Mr. President, there are too many steaks nowadays. Please eliminate 3. I am not a crackpot.
Oh, wow, that was terrible.
Hasta la vista, baby.
That's my only real motivation, is not to be hassled. Not in fear of losing my job, but you know, Bob, that'll only make someone work just hard enough not to get fired.
And I'm sorry, we're out of time. Bye.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Please leave this office.
Do we get any sort of souvenir?
Get out of my office!
Oh my God, it feels so good. Oh yeah, oh slow down, oh yeah. Oh yeah, who's your daddy?
That's all, folks.